Add the stream.
What the heck?
Except for their logo.
Oh, this is bad.
There it is.
What the?
Are you serious?
Can you guys hear us now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? This is listen, David Atwell.
Holy
Everybody can hear us now?
Yeah, it was a StreamYard. We just had to reboot StreamYard.
All right. Holy cow. That was weird.
Wow.
All right. Sorry about that. So welcome back.
Hello.
It's Baggers and Brews after hours. Cheers.
We promised this is our first beer.
Oh.
No, I can't promise that.
Not him.
Thanks for coming back, guys. Again, if you're new here, welcome. We're Baggers and Brews. I'm Bert. That's
George.
Austin.
We make up Baggers and Brews, where we do bike stuff and beer stuff, as you can tell by the name, right? So I had this whole thing. We were running with this whole intro and then nothing. So you guys didn't hear any of it. So we're just winging it now. So tonight, as you can see, it's just the three of us. No guests tonight. And now we owe Mrs. Blacktop a 6-pack for waiting. Okay.
Apparently.
Okay.
Apparently.
We'll negotiate that on the side, because if I agree to that, then everybody in the side chat will be asking for a 6-pack.
Oh my God.
So again, no guests tonight. We're just gonna hang out. We had a couple little things we could talk about, but mostly we just want to interact with the side chat, talk to you guys, talk about whatever you guys bring up in the side chat. Any questions, any things like that. But so we did kind of want as a little bit of a topic. What up, nerds? Hey, what's up, Dave? Yeah, no rules tonight. No guests, so we don't have anybody to ask questions to. We kind of were thinking we were going to do these live streams with the three of us together. We're trying to shoot for once a month. So that was one of our questions we wanted to ask you guys. Do you like the side chat or the live streams when the three of us are together without a guest? So kind of give us some feedback on that so we know if we're wasting our time or not. Right?
I don't think we're wasting our time.
I mean, if you don't prefer, if you prefer guests,
you want to see.
I don't want to waste my time.
So we had this black screen. We went into what are we drinking? What are we drinking tonight?
So again, if you didn't watch today's Thirsty Thursday video, that's disappointing. But we did a Burlington Brewing Company beer out of Vermont, which was called
Sublimated Dreams.
Sublimated Dreams. So we reviewed that. George and I weren't huge on it. Austin liked it. But today we're going to kind of give a little live taste test to another Burlington Brewing Company beer called Uncanny Valley, which is a New England IPA. 7%. Austin's going to get in there with
throw the focus out.
Throw the focus out. So we're going to give this a little live taste test here while we hang out with you guys. And look, that came in pretty good. Good job. Good job, Austin. And then we're going to talk about a little bit about CVOs, Harley Davidson CVOs. Larry Blevins, you're killing me, bro. Don't talk about it. I'm good until you guys start talking about it.
He's on the clock.
This winter, y'all got to come to Phoenix. Dude, we're not going anywhere this winter. Well, this winter, I don't know. I can't speak that far out. We're still working on this summer. Escape the cold and try the beers down. Yeah, well, you're not down there. You're over there. So anyway, what's up, guys?
Much. I'm liking this beer. This is nice hazy New Englandy. It's got that. Well, it's not bitter. It's got a lot of hop and it's hazy. So that's the typical New England beer and or IPA, and it's pretty good.
Oregano.
Did you get some oregano?
I got some oregano left over from dinner. Sorry. So yeah, I like this much better than what we did our video on this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your typical New England.
Miss Blacktop said, no, not again. What is she talking about? IPAs? So listen, we're not drinking IPAs all night.
Nope.
We are definitely not drinking IPAs.
What are we going to drink after this?
But you got to stay on to see what we're going to drink.
You're going to do that? You're gonna teaser?
Yeah.
we have.
Oh Ryder, dude, come on, man.
I'll take the
No
under.
faith.
52 minutes.
No, how do you guys know I don't have something hooked up right down here that I don't have to get up tonight? Don't look. You want to look. Don't look. Don't look. You never know. So we're going to talk a little bit about Harley Davidson CVOs, right? So what's a Harley Davidson CVO?
Harley Davidson CVO, Custom Vehicle Operations Program,
Yep.
started in 1999. FXR was the first CVO that they made in 1999. And they've been making at least one model, if not two, I think, right? Almost every year since.
Yep.
So Austin's got a 2013.
Yep, 2013 Road King CVO.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
the American biker is kind of he's skipping ahead to the opinion portion of the program, but he makes a great point. But we'll get to that.
All right. So Bert and I had the opportunity this weekend and in videos to come, but we wanted to talk about it a little bit now to ride a couple of CVOs for the first time, right? First time you were on a CVO? First time I was on a CVO.
Listen, that was my first time on a Milwaukee 8.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because I'm not on that. I'm on a 16. I'm on a 103.
But you're on a twin cam, which
is awesome. I'm
It's
not complaining, but
It's a great motor,
it's a
yeah.
whole different
Great
ball
motor.
game.
so what did you think of that CVO when you got on it with that Milwaukee 8 compared to what you're riding all the time?
So you got to keep in mind that I'm not just coming from a non-CVO. I'm coming from a 103.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, that thing. And yeah, I like to preface this for all our Indian and all those other makes of people that don't ride Harley. I'm strictly talking in comparison to Harley Davidsons.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not trying to compare the CVO 117 to the stock Challenger, blah, blah, blah. I'm just talking from in the Harley world. That thing wants to get up and go.
Yeah.
The throttle response and just dude, I didn't expect it. It snapped my neck back when I gave it a little something coming out of that parking lot. I was like, okay, this is not my 103. Oh, Outback Outlaw.
Thank you very much, Outback.
Whoa.
Well, you got to get
Cheers.
some of the people from down under to have some live streams. I mean, I can't change the time zone, I'm in. Hanging out behind my desk listening. Cool, man. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what Aussie money is. That could be like 72 cents. I have no idea.
That's exactly what it translates.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, why's it got A next to it?
Oh, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And Canada, when other people do it from Canada, it's got a C.
C
So
from
I
Canada?
think it's
I
the
don't
exchange rate,
I
which
don't
you don't know.
Still appreciate it.
Whatever.
We definitely
Thank you so much.
appreciate it.
very
Thank you.
That's fun.
Go ahead. So yeah, so it definitely had some crazy get up and go from what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Now you're on
So I'm on a 107.
a 107 normally, Milwaukee
And
8.
a Milwaukee 8, and were we on 117s? Is that what we were on?
So you did the street glide, I did the road glide.
Yeah, Street Glide CVO.
I don't know if it's true, but the guy that was running the show there said that he thought that had a stage 2 on it, the road glide.
The Road Glide did. So I mean, the Street Glide had a lot more get up and go than my 107. I don't have a stage 1 on my 107. I just have a pair of slip-ons on there. So the throttle response was definitely more. Second and third gear was banging.
Yeah.
So it's it got up and went. It was good. I wanted to ride a Batwing. That was my whole thing. I had never ridden a Street Glide.
Batwing, bitch.
So I'd sat on them at the dealer, but never got out on the road with them. And I did not like the Batwing.
No,
Everything is too close. And because stuff is so much closer to your face, I felt like I was taking my eyes off the road to take a look down at the gauges. And that I didn't like. When you're on the Road Glide, it's just like a glance down and you could see everything out in front of you. And with the Street Glide, stuff was close and like low enough that, I really had to take my eyes off the road, I felt like. So,
yeah.
I didn't like that.
Have you driven a Street Glide? Or driven road Street Glide?
Have I a Street Glide? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your take on what he's talking about with the fairing?
He's actually on point on that.
Yeah.
I describe it the same exact
I'm
way.
sure. I guess if you had it, you'd get used to that. But for us that don't ride that, road glides, no fairing. That's to me, it's a huge adjustment.
Even a Road King with a bat wing on it feels the same way as a street glide. It's just it's right up in your face. Even though I'm short and I should have the street glide, I still would like a road glide. But I think the reach and everything on the fairing is going to be a little different for me.
Well, you can control all that from the bike.
Yeah, but the screens and stuff like that, every now and then you want to reach.
I rarely reach for the screen. I do almost everything with the handlebars, and people are like,
I do, but
yeah,
I don't need to. It's just I can.
Yeah. I mean, especially going down the road, you get used to the thumb controls.
Yeah,
come on.
We're
looking for unbiased opinions tonight here.
Brian.
I don't know how to hit your little Apple thing.
What's up, Odin?
I can't get that up there.
What would you like
click
to do?
that? I'm trying to show that.
You trying to show this?
You got to keep up, bro.
Batwing is greater than everything.
Beer and the boy.
else.
What's up, Bodine? Yeah. So Dave, listen. If you really, obviously, real estate's real estate. There's some differences by state, but if you have any questions, hit up the Piney Princess. She'll help you out. I'll make her help you out.
Yep. So we had a comment come through. It said, "Is it worth the $40K price tag?" And I'll tell you now, it's not a $40K price tag on the 21s. It's a $44K price tag on the 21s.
Yeah, it's 40 plus.
So,
okay, so let's get into this. Opinions on that. What is your thoughts on that?
I mean, looking at this bike, there's probably that Road Glide CVO. There's only two things you're probably going to want to change on that bike. One is the bars, because they're stock bars.
That's on every bike.
And you know what we have to say about stock bars.
If
you have those, you're a tool.
The other one is the windshield, because they come with these tiny windshields for styling.
You're just negating the pipes?
Yeah.
It was pretty quiet. I'm changing the pipes.
Yeah.
And the windshield's totally pointless. The CVO windshield is all about looks and serves zero function whatsoever. But Anonymous, what's up, brother?
I mean, grips, floorboards, stretch bags.
Well, you could buy, okay, so if you bought a Road Glide Special and you did the upgrades to get the motor where that CVO is at.
Yep.
And then you add in all the little bells and whistles that it comes with. If you look at it from that standpoint, like dollars to dollar, it's worth it, because you're not going to do all that for less than that to equal out that 44 or whatever it is.
I think you're going to be close to that price.
I don't think you're going to be close. I think you're missing some of the little nitnoids that are on there that, based on Harley prices, are not less than $100.
But you're still not getting the paint.
You're not getting the paint,
and that's
you're definitely not getting the paint,
right?
But here's my take on it.
Okay,
and then you can.
Okay, sure.
Because you have a CVO, so we'll save you for last. For that price tag, you are getting that paint, but how many other people are getting that paint?
Not many. How many?
How many they make of those?
What's the number on your bike? Do you know offhand?
There is no number on my bike. They didn't start that till later on.
Okay.
The point being, there's a good chance you go to Sturgis and see somebody else on your bike.
Yes.
Yeah. So my thing is, for that price, 44, and then it's only going up from there, right?
Right.
I want a one-off. I don't want my bike to look like anybody else's, which is why we've talked about this. And for those dollars, I'm going. CVO Road Glide is $55K in Australia. Holy smokes.
Wow.
For those kind of dollars, I'm going to one of these places like Southern Country Customs or Hampton Design, whatever, one of those where I'm going to get a one-off.
Yeah, it's very true. It's always something, never ends.
What does it mean?
What?
You always want to do something on the bike. Doesn't matter which one you get.
Yeah, but I'm going somewhere where I'm going to have a one of a kind paint job, and they actually do a little more. Like you can get the air rides, and they're going to do some better upgrades with like your audio. Like what else? What are some of the cool things that Southern Country Customs does that we've been following?
Everything between the different wheel sizes,
handlebars.
They're
going to put cool handlebars on. You're not getting cool handlebars for a CVO.
Fairings, for a Road Glide, they have different style fairings.
Wheels, right? They put some sick
possibilities.
Wheels.
Endless possibilities.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. They put all kinds of cool stuff that that combination no one else is going to have. So for that price, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But I do see the dollar value compared to if you just buy a straight up, Road Glide special, and you try to put all those things on there that a CVO has. I think you're gonna pay more than you would for a CVO.
You would pay a lot more just in the motor itself. The motor alone. I mean, you could do a few simple cams, but if you really wanted to have that CVO feel, you would have to really jug it out and do all that stuff to get that feel. Price point, I mean, it's the top of the line. You're fully loaded, bike out there. So it's one of those things where if you want to get something that's fully loaded right out of the factory, that's the way you go.
Questions about the CVO's suspension? From what I can,
same suspension.
It's the same.
I mean,
it's the same. I don't believe there's any difference. There's nothing special on a CVO suspension.
Yeah,
so
there's not.
Again, for that money, the 131 is worth it, and you can do that to a standard.
True.
Yeah.
True. Absolutely.
Yeah. Book value will always be higher on a CVO. Okay. I mean, if you're looking at the resale aspect of it, sure.
Very true. Actually, my bike it's still worth only like a couple grand under what I paid for mine. So it holds value. They really do.
No beard is here.
And honestly, I mean, you have that 2013 Road King.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a handful of those.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of them. We saw one this weekend in the blue.
Which is the first time I've ever seen the blue one.
Yeah.
So to say what CVO used to be back in the day to what CVOs are nowadays. Back in the day, the CVOs, the Screaming Eagles, like the Deuce Screaming Eagle, you're only going to find a handful, and they're asking a pretty penny for them if you're going to find them. The Road King CVOs, they had the Burgundy Blaze, and that I believe it was called the Sapphire Blue or something like that. Look them up. You're not going to find them in many places. So when you come across those are kind of a diamond.
I'm looking for them.
If you start looking for the newer CVOs after the M8, they're all over the place. So it all depends what you want to find. CVOs back in the day was a different thing altogether than what it is nowadays. So what's that?
We got a question here for you, Austin.
James Woodard.
How's the ride on the 180 Pitbull?
180 Pitbull. I love it. Every bike I own from after doing that will have the 180 fat tire on it.
Oh, there's gonna be more bikes.
There is more stability. A lot of people complain about the cornering, but I find it easier to take corners and switchbacks and stuff. We went on Iron Mountain Road on those 180 switchbacks, and it rode, and it took them like a dream. So if you are thinking about doing it, go in, do it. I think it's 100% worth it.
Senator Clutch, what's up, man? Thanks for coming out and hanging.
Dave Atwell wants to know.
He's got a lot of questions, this guy.
Are you doing the back tire next?
Well, back tire, as in a brand new tire. The back tire already comes with a 180 55 19 on the CVO. So as of right now, I have the front tire and the back tire both identical.
Identical. What's that from?
No idea.
Yo, that's what
my cousin Vinny, baby.
Oh, that is
this
right.
Is no Tempest though.
That's funny.
That is true.
Tempest is bad.
Yeah,
that is true.
The Beard Whispers just gonna do my bumps.
He totally did. Hey, I mean, come on. Are you seriously gonna keep the 2 bikes that you have anonymous? I mean, you'll be getting another one soon. Everybody wants another.
Anyone
bike.
else want a touring bike with a Revolution Max engine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that? I mean, I don't know anything about that motor. Is it big enough?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
yeah?
It is definitely big enough. I believe I can't remember the exact number, so don't quote me on this, but I believe it's in the 130s.
The 20%
horsepower.
Oh, boy. It just came out in the Pine Barrens.
You know. So the fact that that engine is overhead cam, short stroke, and stuff like that, it's got some massive power. I think it's got some massive possibilities. Definitely want to see that in a touring bike, in my opinion.
I like the air-cooled stuff. I don't know.
Oh, they'll always be. My heart always belonged to the air-cooled stuff.
You know, I mean, it's one of those things, you know, everybody, you know, gets in Harley, like now they have this water-cooled engine. You look at companies like Honda, they're air-cooled, water-cooled, right? Indian's air-cooled, water-cooled. I know, for sure. So, I mean, why can't Harley be air-cooled, water-cooled? You know?
They could. So 150 torque, 145 horsepower. Yeah, that's beast. You put that in a touring bike, it's going to be nice.
That's why they created rain mode.
It's going to be nice.
Rain mode?
That's why they create rain mode. Numbers like that.
Those numbers like that will spin tires all day long.
Yeah.
I have to keep hybrid tires.
Yeah.
That's funny.
They have to keep. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. So you're definitely your custom bike from, you know, 50 grand, your custom bike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you're going to go 45, I'm going to go find out what I can get from Southern Country Customs for 45.
Yeah.
Or Fury or any of those, or Hamptons.
I mean, any of those ones. I mean, I mostly follow those, you know, those
The
ones from
Hampton,
Carolinas,
yeah.
the Carolinas, Hampton Designs or whatever, the 404 boys or whatever.
404 boys, yeah.
Like, I would go find out what I can get there, just because I don't want to spend that kind of money and then stumble into a bike night and be like, oh, look, there's my bike.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money to be spending and having other people on the same thing.
Yeah.
You'll need traction control. Turn off ABS.
I've only run into that once, and we were actually down in Delmarva Bike Week.
Where you saw your bike?
Where I saw another Road King, same Burgundy Blaze. And it was down there. It was the only time that we've actually seen it. I've seen it in person.
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't have a black street glide, you're okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
Where's my black street glide riders?
Yeah,
Black Ultra.
We're Black Ultra. There you go. Oh no, here it comes. Here it comes.
There he is. I was waiting for this knucklehead to show up. What's up, TJ? The problem is a 45K bike is going to be unreliable and harder to put miles on. Why is it unreliable?
Oh, he meant
a custom bike, maybe.
A custom? Okay.
I mean, I think a CVO is just as reliable as, you know, just about anything that's coming out of. He says, "I have."
Well, why would it be unreliable?
Well,
I mean, all the stuff they're doing to it is cosmetic.
Yeah.
Answer that one.
like seriously.
Oh,
like,
it is. You're right.
I mean, the majority of the stuff they're doing is cosmetic. Why would it be unreliable?
Yeah.
Anonymous.
I have a Black Ultra, but it's so nice.
Here it is. I knew I'd hit the bone. What's wrong with Black Ultras?
Nobody has a black street glide. What's wrong with Black Ultras? Listen.
Yeah, I was saving that comment all day for you, Brian. There you go. So, I mean, it's nice not to, you know, to ride around and not pass yourself all the time. I mean, it is. I mean, some
that
people
price, like,
yeah,
at 21 or whatever it is, I bought my, you know, my 16 for. Like, okay, if I see the color or whatever, that's cool. But man, to pay 45 grand and then stumble upon that at the bike night.
there you go.
See, that's why I like what I did to mine, because CVOs all come chromed out for that year.
Me Too bike.
Well,
So.
for then, yeah, it's. But now, I mean, now the CVOs are. The Road Glide was blacked out. I mean, was chromed.
Yeah.
The 2021 Road Glide was chromed, and the 2021 Street Glide that I was on was blacked out.
Nice.
So
nice.
So, side note, let's talk about the Road Glide Limited.
Love that bike.
Okay.
I like the bike.
Well, because we went to the demo rides, and George rode a Road Glide Limited.
And I thought what?
We were on the Sennas, and I could have swore there was more going on that bike than just somebody riding the bike.
Listen, it was a nice bike. I expected, you know,
on Pornhub
with the
Oh man, I missed that.
You missed it. This guy was extremely excited about that bike. So tell us about it.
Where's the military biker when we need him? No, I mean, I really like the bike. I mean,
yes,
from the 107 to the, was that a 114 on there? I think
114, yeah, 117
is.
What do you got to hit on this thing?
What do you want to do?
Click the button so that it shows up.
There you go. Just click it.
I did click it.
You just got to be nice.
Freaking apples are.
You got to talk nicely.
Yes, the one George is going to buy. That's not even the one. That didn't show up yet. Okay. Sorry, delay. Go ahead. Go on with the chlorophyll.
But I thought it would be a little bit. I thought it would be a little heavier with the tour pack and the lowers and all that, but I didn't feel like it was. I mean, it handled really nice. Actually went down into the turns smooth. I mean, it was balanced. With that stock seat on there, I was flat-footed on the ground. That stock Ultra seat, and the power was smooth. It was nice. So
without the lowers, it looks stupid.
Well, those lowers are staying. I mean, those.
So listen, I test rode the same one after he did.
And what'd you think?
The bike's badass. I mean, I like the bike.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you just plop me down on that bike blindfolded, I would not have thought there was a tour pack and lowers, with all that, with the extra weight it adds. Like, you couldn't tell. It felt no different than my Road Glide with none of that stuff on there. Handled awesome, super responsive, super nimble.
Yeah.
It was a great bike.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't. Professional Monkey's right. You can't take the lowers off a limited.
Stacy says we're in negotiations.
So, but I mean, the bike handled really well for being a full dresser, having everything on there. I mean, granted, the saddlebags, everything was empty, but it was. I didn't expect to be dragging the boards going through that circle that we went through. And,
I heard you. I was trying to figure out why you're the only one. Did you not realize we're returning?
Was just into it.
But no, you can't take the lower. And why would you? I mean, if you're going to take the lowers off, then what else is really differentiating? I mean, okay,
it's
the tour pack.
It's liquid cool.
So that's part of the liquid cool?
That's part of the liquid cool.
That's where the radiators are at. Yes.
Oh, I had no idea. There you go.
Yep. Like Ford Stooge bike, his lowers are liquid cool. You can't take those off without taking all sorts.
How do you say that word right there? That Professional Monkey just said.
Radiators.
What is it?
Radiators.
Radiators.
Why?
Just curious how you say it.
So
radiadores. How about that?
Well, that's uncalled for.
Yeah. Well,
so this leads me.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know the radiators were in there.
This leads us into a segue.
Segway. You're buying a Segway?
Well, you should.
That you would look pretty dope on a Segway.
There are pictures.
And you know what? That right there says all I need to know about you. I've been on a Segway.
So officially, I am putting the Crossbones on the market.
Oh wow! Look at that.
I thought we had a buyer for that. Come on,
so,
man. Where's that guy at?
Everybody's serious until it's time to write a check, man.
This is true. I'm the same way.
This is true.
Oh God, please buy a Segway.
Yeah.
God, that would make good content. We gotta. Do they have Segways in Daytona that we could like rent?
And Daytona of all places.
Could we Segway vlog?
Listen.
Oh no way.
Listen.
Did he just say that?
I'll tell you right now. If Barb's Harley Davidson would have gave George what he wanted for his Crossbones, that deal would have been done last Saturday.
Yeah.
He was in full I want this bike mode. They just kind of crapped on the parade with their trade-in value on it.
So that means he was asking way too much.
George?
Yeah.
No. I don't know. I've never. No. What's up, John Bednarz? What's going on?
There he is.
John, what's up, brother?
All of us in the same room tonight. So, for everybody that's just recently joined, this is something we're trying to do like once a month.
Yeah.
So we were curious to get feedback from you guys if you like the three of us together with no guests, just kind of hanging out, shooting the shit. If that's something you guys enjoy, because if so, we'll continue to try to do it once a month. I'm no fan of Barb's. I like Barb's. Yeah. I haven't bought a bike from Barb's yet because, well, they were too expensive. But
I mean,
Barb's cool.
I think I'm more of a fan of Barb's. And when I bought the Road Glide, I bought the Road Glide off Barb's, and then went to Brian's just to just to keep
I need to see it.
Just to keep, Barb's honest on the price to see what Brian's would do. And I was in Brian's Harley Davidson, all of 10 minutes, and I knew I wasn't buying a bike off of them.
Yeah. Collectively, we've had
that was the vibe. And then we've had other problems after that.
Experiences with Brian's. I've
Which
bought a
no
bike.
longer is Brian's.
It's not?
Nope.
What do you mean?
Oh, he sold.
So is it called something different now?
It's called something different now.
Really?
Look it up. Yep.
Huh?
No, you need to tell us. You have the info. You need to tell us what the name is.
It's a good question. I can look it up.
There you go.
Don't come here with half the info, bro.
My bad.
Definitely cool everyone together. Cool. Thanks, John. And then I've purchased the bike from Harley Davidson in Ocean County.
Your first bike, right?
My first bike. Not a huge fan of them. I thought their service department was pretty decent, but I didn't like the sales department. So what we have around us and Atlantic County, Harley,
listen,
that place is crazy. They're always empty.
They never have any bikes.
They don't have very many bikes,
Mm-hmm.
and they're always like you walk in there and you're not sure if they're open because there's no one else there. So
yeah.
So like for us, Barb's is and Barb's really cool. We've had conversations with Barb. She knows like what we're doing with the channel and stuff. And it's been really cool. That's how we got to. I don't know if you saw our Instagram, but we got to meet Jody Perowitz, who is actually her niece.
Her niece.
Yeah. So we got to chat with her for a little bit the other day, which was really cool because she's a pretty rad chick. Is that okay? It's called Stars and Stripes.
Stars and Stripes.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe they'll turn things around and they won't have the same issues, but none of us have really had great experiences.
Anonymous said, check out Keystone, and
I've been to Keystone.
So here's the thing about buying a bike, and when a lot of these dealerships, especially around us, and I'm sure other dealerships have the same thing, they have loyalty programs, and when you buy that bike, you get a lot of loyalty points that you can then turn into parts. You can then turn into, merch or whatever you want to do that. Mm-hmm. And Barb has, every time you buy something at Barb's, you get points, and when you buy the bike, it goes towards that. And to buy a bike from someplace that you're not going to deal with, you don't get to take advantage of any of those loyalty points.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's a ton of money, but it is basically, it is money. Yeah. So, and I would also, I've taken money off of service going there. So, you're going to the same place for service. I didn't like the fact that I had to go all the way to Pennsylvania for service with Brian's, even though the ride to Brian's and the ride to Barb's is basically the same.
It is. Why does that bother you?
I just
toll.
You're paying a toll. The traffic is.
I like the ride to Brian's better.
You're
better
than.
You're
I don't
closer.
mind either.
Same distance though.
No, you're closer.
You're closer than us to Brian's. Absolutely.
I just like the ride better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind either. That's not an issue.
The other thing with Barb's too is that they are very military friendly.
Yes.
They offer veteran military discount, and they take care of you. They really do. So
the brand new Keystone.
All right.
I don't think I've been to the brand new Keystone or the old one in Perryville. I've been to the one in Perryville. Yes, so that's the old one. Yes, I did hear they moved. I have not been back out there yet. They built the brand new. Yes, I heard that. So the wife and I went to Keystone. I didn't go with these guys. The ones in Alaska are awesome.
So
I've only been to one dealership that I couldn't say anything negative about.
Which is,
and that one is now closed down, I believe, thanks to the COVID. But there you go. The Pine Princess put it up there.
I just put her up.
Zepka Harley Davidson in Johnstown, PA was absolutely amazing. From service to sales to, everything. The wife bought a bike there during rally, and I had some issues with mine after trailering it there. The last time I trailered to rally, I had some issues with my throttle was sticking after I had just gotten new apes and stuff installed.
Battery.
And then I had a battery problem on top of that. They were awesome. They fixed my sticky throttle, They gave me a battery and was like, listen, we'll charge yours, and then we'll find out if it holds a charge or not. But here, take this battery and go, because they knew we were going to ride. They did that. I had just put apes on. They were 18-inch apes, and they were really a lot of give, and it was that grommet in there, that bushing. They gave me that. They put that new bushing on at no cost, except the actual like $12 or $13, like the actual, but no labor charge. And then meanwhile, they gave a great deal to the Piney Princess on her bike. They were just all around awesome. I had nothing bad to say about them. Yeah. Now, granted, I didn't go to them. They were too far away for us to go to regularly.
So you didn't have an ongoing.
So I didn't have an ongoing relationship with them. But the experience we had was like I've never had another experience like that at a dealership. Yeah. See, I didn't get mine locally either. Forrest Stooge said he got his in Baltimore.
Yep.
I got mine at
Mechanicsburg.
Yeah, Appalachian Harley out in Mechanicsburg, PA, about 2.5 hours away. Saw it online, went all the way out there to get it. I had a good experience with them, but again, it was just a short experience of buying it.
Yeah, mine was an hour away too.
Yours was about an hour away.
Mine was an hour, which is now closed also. They closed
it down. Another closed down Harley.
Yep.
Jackie Boy, how did you like them? Like what? What Jackie Boy like?
So it's
Jackie Boy, the Piney Princess. I bought my last bike. Is that okay?
So Professional Monkey said here, a quick comment. We have too many dealers in South Florida, like 3 within an hour of my house. So we've had dealerships close in Jersey over the years when they made their transition to like the current dealership model. We had Mills Harley Davidson in Burlington.
That was the first one.
That closed because they just didn't have the real estate in Burlington just to survive. So, and then there was another one on Route 130.
Trenton. What was in Trenton?
Old Trenton Harley Davidson.
Wow, that was off of
that's how old you are,
the
John.
main road. Yeah,
that's when you had to order it in a catalog, right?
Yeah,
and wait for it. I'm being serious.
It's true. You were on a waiting list.
And then I knew, so you ordered a bike, and the next year you got it, right? I mean, that's how.
Yeah,
that's how that was.
Trey Miller says he got the oldest family-owned HD dealer about 20 minutes from him in Rockford, Illinois.
Yep.
Kegels. I do Kegels at night before bed just to work out the.
But we had Tremont closed. Tremont was a great
Tremont was a good dealer. They closed up.
That's where I was
in Hope, New Jersey,
where I bought my first bike, and then
Wyoming.
Yeah, Wyoming. So
how many dealerships does Wyoming have? I'd love to know if anybody knows. Somebody Google that and tell us, because I'm not Googling. How many dealerships in Wyoming? There can't be more than a handful.
Well, we've had closed in our area are Indian dealerships. We've had.
There used to be 4.
There were 4, I think 4 in the state. There was one on 22. There was the one in Neptune is still there. I think there was one down south here further. And then there was one just over the border in Suffern, New York.
Ben Salem, I think. Cosmos, I think, is closed.
Cosmos? I was going to say Cosmos was the other close one for us.
So
if they closed, then you really only have the one up by Asbury.
Yeah, you got the one in Neptune.
That's another reason. Like, that's a big reason not to buy an Indian, man. Yeah. I can't ride up there every time. Ordered and waited a year. Wyoming has 567 rodeos and 1 dealership.
That's some funny stuff right there.
It was probably close to accurate. I know he pulled that out of his butt, but he's probably not.
There we go.
5 in Wyoming. There you go.
Okay.
I mean,
it's a big state.
Big state, but it's not populated.
It is the second least populated state in the union.
Yeah.
I don't believe you, Anonymous. I'm gonna have to Google that.
Cosmos is still open. I thought the last time I passed them they were open, but
I'm pretty sure they are. I may be thinking of another one that closed down.
So listen.
So that means that
you guys, I'll get you a couple nipples, but
oh boy,
somebody's got to go up and get that house porter from the Gout Brewing Company.
Oh, the Gout Brewing Company.
That's some fresh glasses too.
Staten Island has an Indian dealership. Yes, they do. When we're
and I'd rather ride to the one in Nebraska.
Yeah. Staten Island is
So CVOs, guys, tell us in the side chat. Are they worth it? Would you buy one if you had the money? like obviously most of us don't have that money to just, spend close to 50 grand on a bike. But if you did, would you do it, or would you spend that 50 somewhere else on some other bike? I'm curious to know. Gotta go, boys. Miss y'all. You're welcome at home. And you don't have a house yet, bro. You settle 77 days till retirement ceremony. Woo! Congratulations.
Congratulations,
man.
Brother. Thank you for your service.
Excited for you. I'm excited for your next chapter,
yes.
dude. Look forward to getting some rides in the future and having a place to stay in Arizona.
Yes, absolutely.
That's exciting.
No to the CVO?
Definitely thank you for your service, brother. No to the CVO. Okay.
Okay.
The Badgers have 2. Did you buy them used? Why'd you? What? Why are you tracking the message? You're telling fables. No CVO, rather a Road King special tricked out. Yeah. I mean, you can do a lot to the bike for that extra amount of money if you're not trying to do a major engine upgrade, right? Like,
yeah,
all the cosmetic stuff that you can do. I just can't. That CVO would be a tougher. It's harder to say no to if they actually put some decent handlebars on it.
Yeah,
like they throw out the same old crusty, cheesy, stock-looking handlebars that are just so uncomfortable and awkwardly positioned. CVO is my next bike, says Manny the Machine. Okay, what are you looking at? Street glide, road glide? What are you looking at? Look at you. Oh, look, we're having coffee.
Some napkins in case it's too full.
I'm excited about the coffee.
Woo!
I just bought mine for the paint. So do you ever worry that for the price you paid, you're going to just cross the paths with the same dude with the same paint? Professional Monkey? Just curious. Out to Illinois, Wisconsin state law. Oh.
So hold on, we got to take a moment here.
We're gonna take a moment. What are we doing?
Well, let me finish this.
Now I got to pour because you didn't get another glass. I got to pour. No, there's more glasses down here.
You got some more glasses?
I do. Come on, man. Fully stocked over here.
Road Glide CVO all the way.
Listen, that paint scheme's pretty dope.
It is.
That eye test road, it's a beautiful bike.
It did look nice. I mean, Barber CVO's paint job is pretty sweet too.
Yeah,
I like his.
Yeah, I like the paint, and I don't know if it's still true. I know when they started the CVO program, they were all hand pinstriped.
I believe so. Yes.
So I don't know if they still do that. So
and most CVOs come out of the York plant.
All of them do.
All of them do. Yeah.
So you can go get the birth certificate.
Yeah, all of them do because that's where they do all the touring bikes as well.
Yep.
Ouch.
How much for the crossbones?
Oh,
boom.
14.5.
There's the money.
12K, Anon. 12K.
He's not buying it.
I know he's not.
Just trying to tease you is all he's doing.
All right.
My 117 CVO just tuned, pipes and cam, 120 horsepower, 127 torque.
That's nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
All right, so what
are we doing? We're drinking?
Taking a moment.
We're drinking. We're pouring.
Oh, look at that. So now the blacktops, I'm sure, are already sleeping because it's it's like almost probably 8 out there. So, wow.
Hit him up.
Pour a full glass because I don't know how much is in this thing.
I'll go get the other one.
Listen. So this is unnamed house porter.
This is the homebrew porter
from. What are the little things coming out there? That didn't look too healthy.
No.
It kind of looked like something you don't want to touch.
I don't know. What was that?
Rude. I'm still. Oh, look at you.
What?
What a trooper. Can't have this in my grill piece, though. Watch your nards.
Whoa.
So, Heather, look at that.
Here's to you.
George Brew Porter.
How dark, just like Austin's men. Cheers.
So real quick, Four Stooge put up there. Congrats, Dave, on the retirement. Dave Atwell is a friend of you guys. Obviously, you guys both work with him.
Worked with him, yeah.
I've ridden with Dave. Dave is in Alaska. He's in the side chat, and he is retiring from the Air Force very shortly, right?
He's 77 days till his ceremony.
77 days. So.
And he is currently, I think he said he's currently in Arizona doing a little house hunting because his goal is to live there, and I believe his plan is to retire and ride from Alaska to Sturgis
to Arizona.
That is the plan.
where he's going to meet some of his buddies. One of them we brewed beer with last week, Mike Gauthier.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to do Sturgis, and then from there he's going to be riding to Arizona. So he's got an awesome journey ahead of him this summer.
So
congrats to you, Dave.
Thank you for your service, Dave.
CVO Limited Road Glide. Did they make a CVO Limited Road Glide?
They didn't this year.
Not this year.
No,
They make a limited road glide this year, and it's it's
limited, which is what
Batwing Ferry,
Batwing. Yes.
But it's purple. So I couldn't do a purple bike. So that is
That's what it's worth.
like Austin's man.
Who said that? I mean, I know I did, but did somebody say something there? Anyway, so we're drinking this nice little dark beer.
Mm-hmm.
In 2016, they did. Okay.
Okay.
So, Pro Monkey, is your buddy buying that? Was it a Road Glide that you went and checked out? The Gunship Gray Road Glide. Is he buying that?
Gauntlet Gray or Gunship?
No, it was a Gunship. It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't this year's. I think it was a couple years old. I think might have been 18 or 19. I like the purple. The purple what?
The purple
Monkey
Ultra.
dishwasher?
The purple Ultra that they put out this year. I was not a fan of the purple. We saw that bike at Barb's. Yeah.
Huh.
So
No, he's not buying it because it was dropped or he just didn't like it. So I watched that video. That's a good video. You went there to check out one bike. He bought a new 2020. Okay.
all right.
Purple helmet.
Yeah, nothing gets by this guy.
Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing gets by it.
Mine's in the gutter 24/7.
Yeah. Mac Daddy says he's drinking PBR, killed the Hefeweizens, and fermenting an Irish Red.
Nice.
So you timed that wrong, buddy. You timed that wrong. You
had to pick a bike that wasn't Harley Davidson or Indian, what would you go with?
Oh, that's a question.
Wow. Had to be it. So it would have to be a touring bike because
I mean, dealer wouldn't deal. Okay. Yeah, who makes a good looking touring bike?
I've always liked the
Venture
Kawasaki
or the Vulcan.
Yeah,
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Listen,
the 1600.
Your Kawasaki was a Kawasaki Eliminator, duh. Yeah. Because I would look really smooth on that thing. Cruising down the road, heading to Sturgis at about 46 miles an hour. Had to take 4 weeks off of work just to get there.
Nice. Professional Monkey, I agree. Yamaha. I mean, the Yamaha baggers would be.
Gosh, I don't know.
Kawasaki Vaquero. There it is.
Yeah.
His Kawasaki. Yeah, Kawasaki.
Yep.
It was a nice bike, and it really did look like a bike that was trying really hard to be a Harley, so it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was a nice looking bike.
It wasn't trying to be a Harley. It was just nice. I did my own thing to it.
Vulcan. It was trying a little bit, but it was really nice. I love my big Cowie. Voyager. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Shoot. So now you're forcing me to go buy some foreign bike. Bert would get all the chicks on the Cowie. I get them now, dude. What's the problem? No, I'm just kidding. Kidding, babe. Bert needs a Grom. Yeah.
Bert could probably straddle 2 Groms side by side.
Grom. I need. No, never mind.
But I mean the Yamaha. I just feel like I couldn't go Goldwing.
No, there's no way I'm riding a Goldwing. I'm sorry.
I couldn't go Goldwing.
I'm
sorry. So now we have to go test drive some Goldwings.
It's not happening.
Come on.
Listen. No, but there is. I mean, people.
Yeah.
Most people ride a bike. There's a lot of reasons, but looking cool and feeling cool and being cool is one of them. And there is nothing cool. No, you don't ride. You don't want to look good on your bike.
I want to.
You would not have put a fat tire on it and blacked it out and did all that stuff you did to it if you didn't want to look cool. You would have left it the way it was. So you're lying.
I'm glad you took that.
You need to look cool.
I was sitting over here
cool. Everybody wants to feel cool on their bike, and there's nothing at all cool about the what the hell's that bike called?
The Goldwing.
The Goldwing. There's nothing cool about that.
We're doing it.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about.
The Vaquero is actually a really nice one, though.
I think I've seen the Vaquero.
Yeah,
I think it's not bad.
It's kind of nice.
Yamaha Eluder. God, I can't even say those names.
Never seen that one.
There's a good chance maybe I just wouldn't ride.
Nah. Yeah?
I don't know, dude.
He wouldn't look cool enough.
Well, I just don't want to buy like from foreign companies. Never been cool, so the Gold Wing is.
There you go. See.
Listen. Now I hurt feelings. Listen, if you like it, you ride it. That's all that matters. I'm just saying I care about that a little bit. I'm just saying.
If they still made Victory or Victory Bag, or I don't remember what they called them. It was called the Cross Country. Was one of their
Cross Country. Yeah,
was one of their
Suzuki Boulevard. What M109?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a cruiser. That's a beast of
That's
a bike.
not. I got a buddy with an M109.
That's a beast of a
It's
bike, right
badass bike. I mean, he did a lot of stuff to it, but
even doing nothing to it is a beast.
He's selling it. If you want to buy it?
Is it? No, not that one.
Yep. Not that one.
Yeah,
You don't like his bike?
No, that's scary, man.
Yeah, I mean,
that one's a beast.
Yeah.
I want to live.
He wants to live, and he's talking about doing what to his bike?
It's two different types of want to live.
I also like the. I bet you do, Pro Monkey. I bet you do like the Magnum. Too bad you just don't need them.
Oh. He followed it up right
I know
away.
he's right on top of that.
He knew what he typed. He was like, man,
He was like, damn, I shouldn't have said that.
I got to follow this up before Anonymous.
Whatever you can afford, and the wind puts the smile on your face. Yeah. You know, I just feel like the wind would taste like farts if I was on a Gold Wing.
It's rough.
Just saying.
Oh, man, dude.
It's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. Rock that Gold Wing if that's what you like. I should make more videos with my brother. One more down.
In Delaware. We were just in Delaware.
I should make more videos with my brother.
One more down. We'll check
Who's one more down?
We'll check his channel out. I guess it's his channel.
Is that the name of the champ? Check him out. So many people out there. We're not subscribed to them all. So
George.
120 horsepower and George what?
What do you think?
Very good.
It's not bad, right?
All right.
It's powerful.
It's only like 5%.
Smooth and it's nice.
It's great flavor. It really is.
So here we go. There it is.
What's up? We all eat a little ass now. Whoa. I missed that.
That's for your fart comment.
What happened?
That's for your fart comment.
Listen, what are you getting for? Yeah, saw it all blacked out. Vaquero, it was badass. That's cool.
I like this.
What do you like?
Show me the face you'd make if you were on a Gold Wing, Bert.
I feel like you wouldn't see my face because I'd be wearing some stupid modular helmet with a giant microphone in front of my face. You know, most likely wearing like a fluorescent vest.
You did ask for
safety, right? Because you gotta have your safety vest on.
Why? Why did you do that?
But it'd probably be a real sourpuss, man. Like, I'm in too good a mood to make that face.
Trey.
Marquette, sorry I'm late. Yeah, all right, bro. Family event. You got no family up here, dude.
Oh man, just get into it.
Trying to slip that one by me. All right, bro.
Remember the days when we used to have to wear the fluorescent vest to get on post?
Yeah, and I rode up to the gate, and I put it on as I was going through the gate, and then I pulled through the gate and out of sight of the gate and took it off because it's really, really dorky.
Trey Miller says, any opinions on the Pan America, yay, nay, or why?
I'll let you go.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan too.
I mean,
I can't wait to ride it.
We didn't get to ride it, but
I can't wait.
You know, we couldn't even really ride it at the demos because so funny thing. So this is that I like. That's funny. I love the Pan America, but we were waiting in line for the demos, and we could easily pick out every person who was signing up for the Pan America demo.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just looking at this guy, and we were like, he's riding the Pan America.
Listen,
he's riding the Pan America.
And he came decked out like he was ready to rock and roll.
Decked out.
But he wasn't a very good rider.
No.
And he struggled to get on it because he was about 5'2".
Yeah, but he did ride it.
But he had a cool outfit.
He was. he.
That chick was all right. Like, that was a tall lady. She was flat-footed.
Yeah,
on that.
She was about 6
Was
feet
it the
tall,
one with the adjusting suspension on
Yes.
it? Or no?
Yes, it did have the.
It did have the adjusting suspension.
Nitro beers. Okay, Mark. Nice.
Listen, I'm glad Harley Davidson
Cheers.
got themselves into the market. I think they put forth a very good effort. And
These guys are cracking me.
yeah, they're killing me over there.
Modular helmet, high vis jacket. Go ahead. Sorry.
But
Talking Pan America.
so I think they put forth a very good, effort, a competitive effort for what, for what's going to come to the market. And people are like, they're not going to compete with the Africa Twin. Said it once, you can say it a million times. The Pan America is not there to compete with the Africa Twin. It's there to compete with the higher end bikes, the BMWs, the people who are in that market for a $20,000 bike, not a $14,000 bike. And it's got a lot of power. It looks good. The fit and finish is good. I mean,
Listen,
close to the bike.
I'm reading freaking comments, bro. You want to take the mouse? No, don't touch the mouse. It's my mouse. I think it looks better than all of those, regardless of performance. I don't know nothing about adventure bikes, off-road bikes. I don't know anything about any of that stuff. But if you line those bikes up, and I actually did see it because Bronco Ride, who's hey buddy, fluorescent orange jacket riding Pan. Cool. So I watched Bronco Ride's video on it, and they had what's the other bike called? The
They had the KTM there.
KTM, yeah. A BMW, and the Harley. I'm sorry, the Harley was hands down cooler looking, way more aggressive and tough looking than the other ones. It might not compare at all to them if performance. I have no idea, but it has you at looks for sure. It has them beat. But now,
I like the headlight.
Now Jody Perowitz,
yes,
she spoke to us about it briefly, and she said it was amazing.
Yeah.
And she's someone who does performance riding.
And all kinds of riding.
But she's into performance. I mean, she's the fastest woman on two wheels, did over 200 miles an hour. Like, she's into performance, and she said it was amazing, and she was super impressed with it. So, I mean, that holds a little water in my book.
Okay. So it's listen, it's good. Harley did something very interesting that I didn't even realize they did when we've all seen the reveal of the bike, but if you're a Harley rider, and not everybody is here. As we know, Anonymous is.
Listen, we all can't be perfect.
So you have your blinkers on either side of your handlebars. And when they did the Pan America, the blinker is a metric style blinker.
Yeah, they're both on one side.
They're both blinkers are on one side. So
no, I don't.
I don't.
What do you say? I'm gonna outlast these two. One of these guys is gonna go before me.
Anyone got a pee yet?
Nope. Well, actually, we don't know because George went upstairs to get beer, and he was gone a while. So,
no, I'm good.
Which just kind of concerns me because if you did go, you didn't flush because I didn't hear it flush.
Right.
So now it's just if it's mellow, let it.
That pipe
yellow,
is like literally
mellow.
right here.
So anyway, I think it's a cool bike. I don't know anything about adventure biking, off-road biking, so whether or not it compares or can hold up or can last, I have no clue. But I know it looks really badass, and a lot of people are saying it handles and rides really nice. So, I mean, we should all be rooting for it, right?
I am. I want.
Regardless of whether you ride a Harley, I mean,
I want to ride.
I want Indian to do well. I want Harley to do well. I mean, I want the motorcycle industry as a whole to do well.
I really do want Indian to do well.
So
because that will
push Harley.
That will push Harley.
Yeah. So hopefully it sticks. Hopefully it's not like a 2-year wonder and they're scrapping it after all this they put into it.
So there was another Trey Miller here. He said, if HD is dipping into other parts of the moto market, should they bring back a modern style Buell bike? Well, they did have intentions with the Bronx, but I think the Bronx financially it got put on hold, and maybe they'll bring that style of bike back. But they were pretty pot committed on the Pan America. So if they had to pick a project to stick with, it was going to be the Pan America.
Yeah. Anonymous, you're behind, bro. There's a whole bunch of people that have already demoed that bike. Where you been? Harley Dayrider rode it, didn't he? Didn't he? I thought I saw his video that he did. Maybe I just saw the title. Maybe it was clickbait. I have no idea. Bodine would know. Had my Super Glide out on the well, no, you did not.
On the Batona Trail last week off road.
Just pulling crap out of your butt, bro. Bodine 52. Ha. What was he laughing at? I missed a joke in there somewhere. I'm a gold ring riding, high vis modular helmet wearing ADV dude that hope the PA does great. Pan America does great.
Wow. Say that again.
That's a mouthful. Listen, you do you, bro. As long as you're riding.
Yeah. I think the Pan America will do well. I think it's it's got the numbers to get people who are in the market, attracted enough to the bike. I think it's going to do well, but we'll see. Yes, HDR did a vid on it. David J. Watt said.
I thought he did, but I didn't get through the whole thing. Sometimes I start videos and I don't get very far, and I switch. I'm sorry.
So Larry,
I can't watch all your videos, man. There's a lot of videos out there. Larry
Blevins says it will take time to compete with established bikes.
Absolutely,
and it will. I mean, here's the thing: they're new, they're coming to the market. They're going to take 5 or 10% share of that bike category. It's easy to do that, and that's what a company will do. I don't think there's any doubt that they'll take share. They're not going to take share from the entire lineup of bikes. They're not going to take share against KTM's entire lineup, but for the models that compete with it, I think they'll take share.
Yeah.
Costco on Route 23 closed years back. Sean, we're talking about dealers closing.
Is that the name of a dealer?
Yeah, Costco was the name.
Because I was like,
dealer.
Wait, why do we care about Costco closing?
Yeah, no. So Costco.
You had me there. I'm like, wait, what?
Costco was the name of a dealer, and
Harley?
A Harley dealer, and they got themselves in trouble with Harley with selling bikes and not reporting the bikes as sold, and bikes came in for service and they got logged for service and they weren't yet sold, and they got themselves kind of stuck on a couple of housekeeping, paperwork issues. And what Harley did to them was basically Harley was like, all right, listen, you got to pay us up front for your bike order. And it's hard for a dealership to do that. So they basically kind of ran them out of business. Wow. And then Garden State Harley came by and bought the Costco name and was going to open up that
keep going.
Was going to open up that
I'm not going to pee, by the way.
Yeah, well.
Listen.
So and now I think they're closed. They're like a furniture store. But Costco had a really cool museum. They had a great collection of old bikes.
Such a tool.
Yeah, so
listen.
This is
friends like Blacktop Devil. Who needs enemies? That's all I can say.
I'm telling you.
Did you see that?
I see what he sent you. You're kind of slimming though.
Yo, listen. Drop some weight in that pig. That was looking good.
So, but
you suck, dude.
Well played.
You suck.
I wish I could put
well
this.
Played.
I wish I could put this. We just got a text from Mr. Blacktop Devil that I wish I could put up here on the screen.
He loves to put my face on weird stuff, right?
He does.
Yours too.
Oh,
he's got some funny ones.
He's gotten me a couple of times.
That's funny. I hear a zipper.
Excuse me? He has gotten me a couple of times.
So there was a good question on here from Trey Miller. What do you think of the throwback Electric Glide?
I think it's awesome.
You haven't seen it?
I think it's awesome. You don't like it? Nah, I think it's awesome.
I don't like it.
You don't like the look of it?
I don't like the seat on it. I don't like the look in general. The bars around it.
Do you understand? The seat was like...
Yeah, it's the style. I don't like it.
That's the throwback.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So he doesn't like that style.
Probably
wouldn't have had a bike if he grew up in that era because they all had seats like that.
I wouldn't be going for that type of bike back then.
Back then?
Yeah.
Would you have been making your own bike?
I would have been going for something good.
Because those seats were pretty common, weren't they, in bikes back then?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's cool. So they only make it for what, 1,500 of them? I think they're going to sell those.
They're not making a lot of them.
I think it was 1,500. I think they're going to sell them. I think there's going to be collectors that want them. I know Military Biker, who dissed us tonight, isn't hanging out with us, had a live stream. They talked about this. Listen, I think they're trying to take the old school look and put the new technology in the new, because they talk about like, well, if you're going to have that old school bike, then you got to have the old school motor in it. Well, then you're just rebuild. It's not. Mm-hmm. It's not like doing a retro, a new bike that's retro style. You're actually just rebuilding that old bike, right? Yeah, and they don't have probably the stuff to do those old motors anymore. Like that's not cost effective. So they're taking the new technology and throwing it in the old school looking bike. Mm-hmm. I think it's pretty cool. I think they're going to get bought. I wouldn't buy one.
I think them bringing back the Electric Glide was a little bit retro in itself. The Electric Glide being that stripped down bagger that people could customize and do anything that they want with.
I hate him on him, but you're such a jerk.
Such a jerk. And a modular helmet. But I think it's very cool, and you're not gonna see a whole ton of them on the road.
Listen, that is a game, and you're supposed to be playing it. You should be trashed by now.
They were doing that on purpose, so y'all get drunk with them.
Listen, man, that's what people with beards do. You guys don't understand.
George is so buzzed.
EPA wouldn't pass. That's true too. I mean, that's another part of that.
Right.
But I mean, the whole point is like people do that with homes. Like people make houses that look old school and retro, but put all the modern amenities in it. Like that's just a normal thing to do nowadays. Because the old stuff looks cool, but functionality wise, it sucks. Right? So you add the technology, but keep the old school look, and then it becomes cool. George is so buzzed.
I'm not buzzed.
He is buzzed. George got buzzed when I opened my first beer, and he smelled it. He was like, oh, those IPAs, they're so strong.
Yes, I am.
So it's
Austin is doing his fair share of beard strokes too. Well, listen. You want to tell him about your beard?
No. I'd like to see the average
age. It's not real.
It's
glued on.
It's glued on. He says it's glued on.
Bodine says he's not afraid of it. He's retro. I'd like to see the average age of the person, of the people who buy the Electric Glide, the classic, because I think it's going to be probably the younger people that are buying baggers that are buying that bike. I've known.
I didn't hear a word you say because I was reading comments. What did you say?
I'd like to see the average age of people who are buying that Electric Glide Classic. I think it's
older with money.
I think it's to be younger.
Yeah. Really? I don't think so.
No.
And I only say that because I know John, my buddy John, he bought the Road King police bike, which is a little retro. I know 3 other people who are all younger who bought Road King police bikes, and has a little bit of a retro kind of a spin to it. And I think that's going to be.
I don't think so. I think that's older people who are going to add that to their collection. Because you think younger people can afford multiple bikes to where they're going to have that? Because they're not going to ride that all the time.
I think that would be the bike.
I don't think so, dude. I think you're correct. $29K, like he said.
Is it really $29K?
I think so. How many young people are buying that?
Yeah.
Electric Glide's not worth $29K, but yeah. I mean, they're worth 20.
I think they're targeting collectors.
Yeah.
Commercial is geared to skinny jean wearing.
They
can gear to that all they want, but that's not going to buy it.
This PBR is hitting Mac Daddy Kane hard, man. That's a funny one.
Oh, man.
Mrs. Monkey's on too. Hello, Mrs. Monkey.
What's that?
I haven't seen the Road King police bike yet. Neither have I. Jay
Leno will buy 10 of them. You know what, Anonymous?
Probably. Maybe he bought all 15.
Probably buy all of them.
Yeah.
I can't see young people buying that.
Robin, a lady biker, says she hasn't seen the Road King police bike. Road King police bikes are in every dealership.
Barb's doesn't have one.
You know what, Barb's? Brian had a bunch of them. Bergen used to have a bunch of them. They are basically Road Kings that when they come into the dealership, they rebuild the bottom end of the bike because those bikes, they get a firm amount of use.
Only 700 watt.
And must be the Electric Glides. And then
US.
they sell them used for, you could probably pick a used Road King police bike up. They're all around 20,000 miles or so, give or take, for 14 to 16K. So it's a good deal if you're looking to get on a bagger.
I agree. That tractor seat. I sat on that thing and I felt like I was dangling feet.
On what?
On the police.
On the police bike?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It sits high. It sits really high.
It sits high. And it sits high for a reason. I mean, those guys do maneuvers on that bike that need that seat height. I mean, if you've ever seen a cop get on a bike, they always get on from the high side and they step on the floorboard to get on. There's no like throwing a leg over.
Listen.
Yeah?
Listen, you're trying to justify the way you get on your bike right now, and it's not cool.
It's nothing like it.
That's not going to work.
What I do is not like what a cop does.
I know.
I step on the rear passenger board.
It's really weird.
So
you shave the beard for
What?
Yeah, no. Listen, there's no one I feel bad enough for that I would be willing to shave my beard for money for them.
Oh man, that's
is that
the winner gets a bag of beard.
It's a little bit low, but
shitty.
Listen, if I shaved my beard, Piney Princess would leave me.
He shaved his beard once.
Did it once, and the reaction I got from the wife was not one that I would ever want to see again. So I'm out high side because I'm fat and I'm
See?
Oh god.
Wait, is that talking about you or him? Or George?
Can I share? What happens if I share my screen on here? Can I
Okay, so go to share.
Go to share.
And then you gotta go to share screen. And then you gotta go to like I think Chrome tab if you have something open. What are you using?
I wanted to
show what? What are you trying to show?
I wanted to show this picture from Blacktop.
Well, you have to open that up in another screen to start with. Well,
that's
I don't know.
You can't do that.
If you can do that. You have to show like you could show like an internet screen or something.
Not a tractor seat like at the Corn Palace. No.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was huge.
She I don't know. Maybe she just likes I don't know what she likes about me, to be honest with you. We have to ask her. Maybe we'll have to have a whole live stream just to find out what the Piney Princess likes about her. I don't even think she's on anymore. She probably fell asleep. She had a long day. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Barb's had an electric and police bikes. They do come in the electric glide. They do come with a Ferry, and they do come Road King. But they're a good deal. They're a good deal. Tractor seat is cool, but the tractor seat is high. Yeah, that is a high. Yeah, it's a high seat height.
It is.
Oh, Piney Princess rolling her. Why are you rolling your eyes at me? You said you weren't gonna be on for a little bit. Here we go. Hey. Get yelled at in the side chat. Yo, where's Stacy at? I haven't seen her on here in a while.
Oh no, she's there. I'm sure.
Taking notes.
Trying to figure out when that
tell everybody
that 2021 is going to show up in the garage.
Tell everybody in the side chat why you love me, baby. Tell them. I'm curious.
Boy.
Anonymous, thanks for stopping by, brother.
Multitask. Oh, here we go.
Here it is.
He's got to go get on. He's going to go get on Military Bikers live stream.
Mm-hmm.
He's infatuated with that dude. But bigger motor. Bigger motor than what?
The police bikes come with a bigger motor.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it's I mean it's a good deal.
Yeah. So how many people in the side chat are going on the world record poker run?
Oh.
Just curious. Anybody? Let me count the weight. Oh, that's such a cop-out. She's done counting, trust me. Going to bed? Isn't it like 8:20 where you're at? Isn't he down in Louisiana?
Yeah.
He is in Louisiana.
Don't forget to come hang out with us tomorrow. Oh, look at you plugging your show on my live stream. We'll be on there watching.
Professional Monkey, Friday nights.
I always watch. The wife gets all mad. She wants to watch some TV, and I'm making her watch YouTube.
That's it.
Police is at 114. The Badgers. Oh, well, I know you are. I kind of figured that. Manny the Machine is. Okay.
All right.
I know how many. I'm assuming this is Sonny. Well, maybe it's not, Angie. Either way, either of you should be able to answer this. How many do you have registered so far to go on the ride? For those of you that don't know about the World Record Poker Run, it's not too late to register for it. Sonny the Badger came up with this crazy idea because he's going to Sturgis for the first time this year, and he couldn't just go to Sturgis like a normal person. He wanted to do something really big, so he's decided to break a Guinness, or actually set now. They found out they'll be setting a Guinness Book of World Records record for the longest poker run. They will be starting down in Florida, and I always forget the name of the town. Down south, south of Tampa, isn't it?
Port Charlotte, maybe. I don't know.
Port Charlotte. I don't know. Down in Florida, and they'll be making their way the long way to Sturgis, where they'll finish off. It'll be somewhere around 3,300 miles. 83, that's awesome. And they're going to go, first stop is going to be July 30th to August 6th. First stop will be at Maxwell's, which most of you probably know, John Maxwell's shop in Columbus, Georgia. From there, they'll ride down to Little Rock, Arkansas, and then from there, it's going to go into
Amarillo, Texas.
No, Eureka Springs.
Oh, Eureka Springs.
From Eureka Springs, they'll be going out to Amarillo, Texas area, Port Charlotte. Yes. Then from there, they're going to be cutting up through Colorado and the $1 Million Highway, up into Wyoming.
Yeah.
And then into South Dakota. So it's going to be an epic road trip. You've got the Badgers, you've got the Ornery one and the Ornery Squaw are involved. They'll be going on the ride.
Blacktop Devil will be joining them for a little bit.
Is he?
I think he said he might.
Oh, he just committed you to joining them.
Uh-huh.
Bunch of Toby Northern's gone. There's a whole. I mean, they said they got 83 so far, and a bunch of those are YouTubers. I forget some. Mandy Machine says she's going. The dude from the motorcycle showcase, the stunt lot. You got Karen from Ireland. I believe is still coming over. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Buffalo Chip is the end point where they will finish up and have a big party there to celebrate. The kickoff party is July 29th. Is that at Bert's Black Widow? Harley Davidson, I think. I'm just waiting for a response because they're in the side chat. But anyway, if you have the time off and the availability to do this,
yeah,
it is a once in a lifetime type of trip. Golden, Colorado. They're going to Golden, Colorado, and Cheyenne, Wyoming, and then it's the Buffalo Chip. I'm going to try to meet up somewhere along the way, depending on work. That's Blacktop.
So www.supportbikers.com. We've got it up on the ticker there. I saw there were a couple of you who did not know about it. That's where you can find all the information for it.
Yes.
That's where you can register for it.
Yes.
It's
really not that bad. I think it's like $175 to register.
Yeah.
And if you really think about the fact that it's like an 8-day poker run,
yeah,
you normally go to a poker run on a weekend on a Saturday, and they're $25, $30, $40. So
easy.
And
you'll be able to send away for a certificate to Guinness.
Yep.
To say that you participated in a world record.
Yep. And they're also the money that they're raising. They do have a charity for
Biker Down is the charity.
Biker Down is the charity for, I believe, everything over the cost that they need, for running everything, getting everything done. So you were gonna say something.
I forget what I was gonna say.
You should remember it.
Sonny was on there, and the Buffalo Chip is going to be the end stop. So
I said that.
Oh, did you say that?
It's okay. You were typing support.
I was typing.
Yeah, it is. They've got that settled now. There's going to be some cool stops. The one in Eureka Springs, they got a bunch of cool bars involved. What's one thing you're glad you did in Sturgis, and what's one thing you wish you did? I'm glad I hung out with the Blacktops.
100%.
And wish we spent more time with them.
And we wish we spent more time with them.
Spend more time with them. And that's not totally untrue.
So I'm glad that we did all the riding that we did, being newbies.
Yeah.
But I wish we'd spent more
Nightlife.
time downtown, taking in both the nightlife and the people watching and all that stuff,
Yes.
and the rally itself.
Yes.
And I'm sure when we go back a second time, we'll do more of that since we've got all those must-do rides out of the way.
We will be people watching at Biketoberfest, though.
That Biketoberfest
all there is to do there for
is
here.
basically the plan. Will be to park our butts, drink beers, and watch people and get it
So,
on.
Professional Monkey, remember, bring extra chairs because we will need them.
As we're riding down, we will not have chairs with us.
6 extra ones.
3,289. Is that correct?
There it is. I believe so. In the neighborhood.
So it's going to be amazing. I wish we could do it. It's just good answer, both of them. Yes.
Don Osborne said would
And-
stay close to downtown Sturgis, and that is the thing. We did not
Yes.
stay close to downtown. We loved where we stayed.
Very cool.
It
where
was
we stayed.
quiet. It was up, west of Leeds, in the Black Hills, and it was just a beautiful area, and it was awesome to ride in and out of there every day. We got a great ride in, we got a great ride home, but
Listen,
riding around late at night up there is need another one?
this is sad.
That was heartfelt, man.
This is so sad. Yo, that looks like some chocolate milk coming out. I like it. But no, that's definitely next time we go. Mike, are you going to VAM 21 Badgers? I see your question and raise you a question. But I would definitely want to do more of the rally itself. We didn't do enough because we rode and rode and rode every day. We were doing different rides, and then we're old. As much as we think we can party, I rode all day. You're wore out. We went back to the house because we had an amazing house, and just kind of hung out, unwound, drank some beers, ate some food, and went to bed.
That house was
I
awesome,
want to
though.
stay closer. I definitely don't think I can do one of those campgrounds that you're talking about, Chip or Glencoe. I don't think that's in the cards, but I'd love to just pay the money and stay at that. What's that one hotel that's in town? That or rent a house closer. I don't know. I definitely would like to be closer.
Something, yeah. Because riding around at night up there is.
I want to be able to go downtown and get my drink on and not have to worry about getting back home.
Yeah. And there are some drunk folks on bikes in Sturgis.
Yeah, I am old. Sometimes it's weird. Some days I could just sometimes I'm and I got the vibe going and I can drink and hang out and stay up till 2, 3 in the morning. And other times it's 9 o'clock. I'm like, I want to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So Trey Miller is on point tonight with his comment stuff. Back up a little higher. He had a comment about what we need to do. Trey Miller, y'all should do Route 66.
Oh yeah, that's been in the talk for a while.
So on top, it's up there on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Glencoe has a house on property. Just one? Just one house? I would need a cabin or something because I don't have a cool.
I heard this
RV.
guy TJ from Florida has a
6-bedroom toy hauler.
A toy hauler.
Yeah.
He does have a toy hauler
with bunks in the back.
He's got a travel trailer.
He's got a toy hauler. Toy hauler travel trailer.
It's just a travel trailer.
I thought it was a toy hauler.
It's not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I watch your videos on Like George, and I'm pretty sure it's just a travel trailer.
I'm pretty sure it's.
And I don't mean just in a negative light.
I'm pretty sure it's a toy hauler travel
Yup.
trailer.
He says yup. That didn't answer anything.
What is that?
What did that answer?
It's like saying yes.
That has a bathroom. Eccentric. I think how far?
Okay.
Oh, we're way behind on the comments, I think.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't see if the Badger first big trip will be VAM. So as of now, myself.
Who watches the videos? Professional Monkey has a toy hauler.
Since when?
Dude, it's what he has.
A toy hauler.
Yes.
I was thinking you were saying fifth wheel. My bad.
No.
My bad, because a travel trailer can still be a toy hauler.
Correct. If I say toy hauler,
I
does
was
it sound
not.
like fifth wheel?
It does when you say it. Say it again.
Toy hauler.
Yeah, I heard fifth wheel.
This is all the time. This is what I deal with all the time.
Totally thought you said fifth wheel. I knew you had a toy hauler.
Yes, you did. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry.
So again, Myself and the Piney Princess are planning to go to VAM 21. These two, I don't know. They got to get their shit together.
It could happen.
Maybe, sort of, kind of. Would you drive your car? VAM 21? If the bike's not done?
I know for a fact the bike is not going to be done by then, and have some plans. Have some plans in the works for that.
I hope you have it back by October, bro.
Definitely before then. 6 to 8 weeks. So we'll see.
So I'm going to go because I figure we need to at least have some representation there for all these cool motovloggers.
I definitely want to be there. How I get there is going to be the question.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Life with Bert. Listen.
Yes.
Yes. Listen, I never said I was easy. She's the one that gave me the nickname Hard to Handle.
I was going to say, where is that other hat?
I can't have multiple nicknames, you know?
Ken Bear, the Harley dude.
That's a whole different alter ego.
He said rent a bike.
Rent a bike. There you go.
I'm not saying that's out of the question. So more to follow.
But there will be Baggers and Brews representation one way or another.
One way or another down there, yes.
Whether it's 1, 2, 3, we don't know yet. If we go to VAM 21, that Georgina just has to make up for. Oh, she just threw some more shit.
It's just like,
listen, where else would you rather be for your anniversary? What number is it?
It's why you do that to me?
Oh,
it's 12. We 12?
Oh, 12. That you don't even really normally celebrate. That's not important. But what's up, Bronco, right? So, but where else would you rather be for your anniversary than Tazewell, however you pronounce it, Virginia?
Negotiations.
Listen.
Ooh.
Think about the barbecue you could probably get
in Tazewell,
I
Virginia.
don't know if that's gonna.
I don't know.
I mean, I would say, have you been to Tazewell, Virginia? But I
have.
I know you have.
I have.
And I know that we had to ride from like Tazewell, Virginia to like Tazewell, West Virginia. Right? Was it
for dinner?
Like for dinner?
I don't know where the heck we were.
I'm not gonna ask Barb for a demo, but
wait, what?
They'll be.
Tell Barb to give you a dough.
Well, I'll disclose it later on down the road.
Hello, Colin. We were just talking about VAM 21.
Yeah.
Are you going?
He is.
I know he is. I just wanted to hear him say it. What's the thing? Oh, so man, George, you got a lot of negotiations going on, man. Your hands are full.
You're in deep.
Listen, I feel like a road trip on the bikes for the anniversary is a really like romantic bonding experience to me.
I think the negotiation is we need to have the Ultra before we take that trip.
Well, I mean, you have plenty of time, so I don't see what the problem is.
Okay, so
how many people in the side chat think George should just buy the damn bike?
That's good.
Road Glide Limited. First of all, you need to stop calling it an Ultra. You need to know what you're trying to buy. It's Road Glide Limited.
Road Glide Limited, yeah.
Okay. And VAM 21 would be great anniversary gift. That's what I said. And Manning the Machine, are you going?
There it is.
Isn't that like right around the corner from you?
I think.
Would you rep her store? Whose store? Barb?
And you would rep. Oh yeah.
You would rep her store. And you can tell everybody how awesome she is.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if she cares about that.
I'm not sure she does, but
Barb's pretty cool, man. I don't know. We've talked to her a few
cool.
times. She's cool. When is it? It is June 11th, I believe.
Yeah.
To the 13th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
To the 13th, because actually the 14th is my birthday. So
Andy Machine's going.
There it is. There's the comment.
Special Monkey, you don't have the time, man. You gotta save your time for Daytona.
Spend the money. You can't.
2.5 hours. That's not a bad ride. So it's going to be an all-day ride for us. It's about 500 miles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm pretty sure the Piney Princess is planning on riding her Super Glide. So that will be her longest trip, which would be cool.
Dan Osborne's giving me a talk track here. Dear, we need to test out the new bike and go to Van.
The new bike anniversary gift to her.
See?
That's true.
That's
back at International Orlando. Yeah, you gotta go to that, homie. 14th is our 24th wedding anniversary.
On my birthday.
So you'll be on your way back? Okay. 24, nice. I heard tandem canoeing is a great way to spend. I got nothing.
Here's Trey Miller. What other YouTube channels do you all want to collaborate with?
All of them.
I mean, we're down to collaborate with anybody. I mean, it's just not.
Listen, I mean,
we did a great little piece with the Blacktops, and they were looking for a place to stay. I mean, if nobody's seen that video, you should go check out one of their Sturgis video from last year. So that was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Mandy Machine is also going to Biketoberfest too. That will finish out her vacation time for the year. Yeah, me too.
We've done stuff with Cycle Fanatics. He was in here. John Bednars. He was in here earlier.
We've who else? We got together with Jersey Nick.
We've gotten together with.
Who am I missing?
I don't know. I feel like there's somebody missing.
So we really didn't like do any kind of collab with all those folks down at Bring
Texas.
Home Ride because we were
just starting.
We were so new, like we were just all kind of starstruck and didn't even think to like do any kind of collabs.
I got them all in the video.
They're on our video, but yeah, I mean, oh look, 69 watching. Oh no, go back to 69. So we collab with anybody, man. I mean, we're not too big for anybody, and if we're small and you're bigger than us, then we want to suck off of your viewers. So we'll collab with you. Say it. Just being honest. Listen, we all want to grow, right? Ms. Blacktop, what are your top YouTube channels you're watching now, and how often do you watch YouTube? Remember, I know where you all live. Wow. Listen, you go first. He's going to disappoint all of you, so go ahead, go.
Well, from a YouTube perspective, I mean, I still watch the Peters, Peter Lindgren, Peter McKinnon, the Peters.
That didn't start off so well there.
Loves to stare at Peters.
I waited till he had a mouthful of beer before I did that. When it comes to motovlogging,
all right, TJ, we'll see you tomorrow night, man.
I still Trey. Yeah, I don't watch Shade Tree. I do watch Blockhead. I probably watch more Blockhead probably than these guys watch Blockhead, but I do watch Blockhead. I don't watch Shade Tree, and obviously, the Blacktops and us have the George likes to watch Peters. There it is. Blacktops and us have the same release day, so we both put videos up on Tuesday. So I'm always watching their stuff.
Yeah, that's a given.
Yep.
By you.
So
because George's answer was boring.
Yeah, Blacktop, Cycle Fanatics, Blockhead, ours. I mean, those are the only ones I really don't.
I do watch.
I don't go deeper into the YouTube world.
I do watch Maxwell when he puts out a video.
That's a definite.
When John puts out a video, I watch that.
Comes up all the time, yeah.
So I work from home, and I have a TV right next to my desk. So I'm watching YouTube all day, really. So I watch everybody. I have lots of favorites. I'm not naming any of them.
Professional Monkey pops up, so I just have to play him whenever he comes up.
Yeah, you puts a video out every damn day.
Like, come on, man, give me some time.
But I mean,
Deuces, brother.
Obviously, I watch Blacktops when that pops up.
Mm-hmm.
I watch everybody that's in the motovlogging. Unlike like George watches a lot of stuff that has to do with like editing and creating and all that
content
stuff.
Creation.
Where I don't really pay attention to that. I do watch a lot of. I watch a lot of gun stuff. I watch a lot of like bourbon stuff too. I watch
Jeremy Sears.
I love him. More into YouTube he gets, the less he watches. Well, he's editing. I'm not. So
it's So
I'm working.
So Blacktop, Blacktop says this, and it's true. I think, the more time you put into your own channel, the less time that you have to dedicate to other people's channels. And, I definitely try to support the people who support us. I mean, that's like number one. Even if I'm letting stuff play like in the background, I'm always definitely trying to support the people who support us. But it's also like on a release day, I'm usually like on YouTube because I'm either checking numbers or I'm making sure the video is buttoned up and I'm tagging the video. So people who put videos up on Tuesday, I'm probably going to watch more of your video because that's when I'm spending my most like YouTube time,
Yeah.
So
and someone said, where'd it go? Someone said something. Don't forget a small. I watch all the small channels. Like honestly, I've been watching Mandy the Machine stuff lately. Like if I know about you, if you guys have been on here and told us about, or I just kind of stumbled across you and you're small, like I sub it and then I just go to my subs list and just go through the list and it just starts playing for the day. Like I find new people all the time because like it might be like recommended on my homepage or whatever based on other stuff I watch. But I watch all Robin the Lady Biker. I watch her all her stuff. I mean, I just have it playing. Like, unless I have something recorded from DirecTV to one of my shows that I watch, like I'm either watching something recorded on DirecTV or I'm watching YouTube. You can ask the wife. I'm watching YouTube. I told her, like, I don't even like regular TV anymore. I'm pretty much always on YouTube and stumbling across new channels between all of the moto vloggers there are to watch, which is like endless. And then other interests, you know, I watch a lot of like ex-special forces guys that have stuff. Austin gets recommended girls on his.
That is straight up true. And how much time do I spend on YouTube?
You know that comes from your search history, right?
Yeah, you can search my history.
Well, no, I can't if you deleted it.
It's not deleted. It's right there.
How would I know?
That happens.
Here we go. So Ken
it's
said,
funny.
Ken says Shade Tree Surgeon is highly entertaining.
Teresa Pataya. I mean, come on.
Yeah, we all know Shade Tree. It's just like, I mean, for me, the more, I mean, yeah, it's not that I like don't like Shade Tree. It's just, you know, there's only so much time, you know, to put in front of a laptop, and when you're editing, and you know, right now we've, you know, we're putting time into the channel. I mean, we're putting out two videos a week right now, and we're trying to do at least 3 lives a month. So it's tough to sit down and binge. That being said, if you're a guest on the channel, I'm definitely binging your channel. Yeah, you know, without saying. Yeah, I like Blacktop said, I try to support them all because so many supported us and still support us. I mean, we're still a small channel, and you know, in the YouTube world, we're still peasants. So, and again, like my stuff plays. I might be actually working, doing my actual real job, but it's playing in the background. So, if nothing else, you're getting the watch time from me. Whether I really paid 100% attention to it or not, maybe not. But I'm watching them, and I got them playing as long as I know about them. And if you're somebody that is on the side chat, and you have a channel that maybe you think we don't know about, shoot us a message on Instagram or whatever, because if you have a channel, I'll go check it out and sub it. I have no problem with that. So, all right. You're right. American Bikers. 50K is small. Bikers, we'll check you out. No, we won't. No, we won't. Listen, audio. You just brought up some. Audio is the number one thing. Yeah. I mean, audio is it is. Like, no, we won't. Well, he just put up some Nebraska corn stuff, so I'm like, I'm not. No. Audio is important. If you're a moto vlogger out there, and we're just starting to get into this, like we haven't showed you anything yet, but we're working on some moto vlogging stuff. If you're doing moto vlogging and you got really horrible audio, it's hard to watch, and it gets frustrating. So I typically end up turning it off. So make sure your audio is buttoned up, man, because it really is. And I would get your audio buttoned up before you go post a lot more videos. I mean, if you have a phone, typically your phone can record good audio. There's a lot of different ways to get good audio on your channel. You don't need a very expensive mic, to necessarily do so. But audio is, I mean, not. We're telling you it's important because people click on a channel, and if the audio is bad, they click off. They click off. They probably won't come back. And no matter how good, like, that person's audio sucked. I'm not checking. They probably might not even unsub you. Like, so, it's important. Robin the Lady Biker says. So the American Bikers, is that the name of your YouTube channel? Audio is the hardest thing to dial in. Did you just, I don't know. I got Polish thumbs, bro. So audio is hard to dial in. Look who just came in. Look who it is. Look at this guy. What's up, you drunk English Canadian drunk tard? They're talking about the military biker. How important do you feel it is? This is a great YouTube question here. How important do you feel it is to have a bank of vids to release a weekly video? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah.
Really important.
Listen,
Something we
man.
haven't done in
Extremely.
2 years.
Yep.
Listen,
It's a struggle, man.
the weekly, you need it with YouTube. You need to be at least weekly.
Yeah.
At a minimum, you need to be weekly.
And honestly, if you're doing weekly, you definitely should expect it to be a slow,
grind,
gradual growth and grind. What's on your wish list of gadgets to get for a channel? Oof, I don't know. But I mean, one is like the minimum if you really want to. I'm not English. I'm Scouse. My bad. Wait, are you Scouse or are you Scoose?
Oh boy.
My channel is the same as my name on here. Okay,
Yeah.
so the periods in there, the dots are
Gadgets for the channel.
Yeah.
So new camera. We're live on the Canon now. The Canon has. I'm still learning to use this thing because there's a learning curve with it. But
we almost didn't have it tonight.
Yeah, we almost didn't have.
Yo,
it tonight,
you guys missed that.
Woo.
So I mean, there's that. We have. I need some. I don't think we need another GoPro, but we need some more GoPro mounts and some more ways to like mount the GoPros to the bikes. I mean, that's something we need. Bert here has decided to tip his hat into the editing ring.
Yo, listen.
So
I just want to inform you that that hasn't gone any farther since the last time we talked because I haven't had any time. But I do want to learn some basics. I do want to be able to help out a little bit.
So
I do want to be able to like edit like a basic talking head video or moto vlog where there maybe isn't as much to do.
Yeah.
Where your stuff, like you have a lot going on with your edits, but I'd like to be able to help out. If nothing else, to cover if something like you're on vacation or whatever and we need a video, or just to add more because I really do believe quantity is important, like to the growth of your channel.
So what I would like to do with that a little bit is to get a color grade program, which is, not necessarily a gadget you'd record with, but something that I can have like Lumetri that I can have in the laptop and I can export, my color and exposure settings right to a thumb drive that he could then plug into, somebody else could then, plug right into the laptop.
You're going to need to get a Mac.
Six question.
No,
I don't need to get no Mac.
You need to get a Mac.
Shoot this question.
Are you guys going to start rolling at the credits in the end so that we know who edited film, sound guy, and creative director?
Did you just put the at in the wrong spot in the sentence?
Did I? Did I also?
You said rolling at credits.
Oh, I did.
How did you?
I don't know. At the end, yeah.
It's like you text. Same way.
I don't know. Are you?
Nah.
DaVinci Resolve is great for coloring. You said it's complicated and a crazy learning curve, bro. You got to understand that I have a very low technology. I don't know how to say this. I'm dumb when it comes to technology. So, well, I'm playing with Filmora. It's free.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
And I'm trying to watch some YouTubes on it. When George is going to grow a beard? That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen.
But I'll tell you what, have you seen him in a bikini? There's some beard going on.
Oh.
I'll tell you what. Listen.
He likes it.
When I invited him and his wife over, I invited him over for a pool party. I never thought that's what I was going to get. Some Austin Powers freaking.
That's awesome. So
Crayola makes good colors.
Blacktop says DaVinci is great for coloring. And that's DaVinci, I think, started as a color grade actually platform. But if you guys are editing, let us know in the comments what you're editing with.
Jesus. Holy smokes. Man muff is nice. So we're playing with that. Maybe one day I'll be able to contribute on that front. But right now I'm in the learning beginning stages.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. A lot.
We need more T-shirts for trips this year.
Okay.
That's Austin's department. You have to
take care, Ken.
Who's Ken?
Ken
Bear.
the Harley
Gentlemen
dude.
got to run. Have a great. The what? The Harley what? Oh, that is the Harley guy. Harley.
Right.
What's his name called?
Well, my name is George, American Bikers, not Jordan. But yeah, I'm standing. He's sitting.
It's George. It would be a lot cooler if his name was Jordan, but it's George.
Hit Film Express and Premiere. Okay, I don't know what Hit Film Express is, but I know.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's standing. He's not that short.
I know what Premiere is.
I use Filmora X, and it's not too bad. Is that a pay? Do you pay for that? But I have no other experience to compare
to. Yeah.
What do you use the beard? What do I use for what?
You downloaded Filmora.
Yeah, I got Filmora. And but Harley dude, that's right.
Yeah.
It was awesome meeting you last weekend, dude. We appreciate all the support.
Shared some beers with Ken.
He's a cool dude. Big watcher of ours, subscriber, likes the channel, so we really appreciate that. What do I use for what? If you're talking about the editing, yeah. So I don't use anything yet because I haven't edited anything yet. I'm just trying to learn.
Hells and two wheels.
So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can pick it up.
We use Final Cut Pro I use Final Cut Pro. And I mean I like it. It's been good. It doesn't handle GoPro footage real well. And I never knew that because all we ever had was GoPro footage. But it handles, I mean, the footage from this Canon, it tears through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
It tears through it.
That's good.
Using the Samsung phone. So yeah, I know.
Good night, Trey Miller. Great comments, great questions tonight. Appreciate you.
So and yeah, a lot of people edit on the phone.
Get to that.
Dee's edited his entire Sturgis thing on his phone. DaVinci Resolve Maurice uses. Yeah.
What's open shot? Never heard of that.
No, I've never. What's your favorite food to eat with beer?
Oh, good God.
She is on point this evening, isn't she?
Shit. You got a journal you've been writing down all week? Shoot. I'm not that picky, obviously. With beer? Man, so many things go good with beer. What about you?
Yeah,
clearly I like food.
It depends on the kind of beer and depends on what kind of food. It's different.
Wings and burgers.
Wings are great. Wings and burgers Pizza's great. Okay. Burgers are great. All these things like you don't have in Nebraska. What do you guys eat?
She's just buzzed.
You know what? I would say they probably eat
burgers,
corn,
burgers and corn.
And gas station pizza.
Yo,
no. They like
gas station pizza. I heard is banging.
Yeah, I heard that that gas station pizza. I was shook my head for.
Listen, man.
I was like, wow.
Listen, I've eaten Wawa pizza. I've even eaten pizza from 7-Eleven.
I had a Wawa burger last week.
Did you? I haven't had that yet.
You should try it.
Is it any good?
Let me know what you think.
It doesn't sound good.
Which one?
It's not terrible.
The Wawa burger?
It's no White Castle.
Hamburgers are sandwiches.
Hamburger, there he is.
Wawa burger is
Casey's Pizza. Listen, Pete, we had pizza the night before the show.
It was not gas station pizza.
It's not gas station pizza? Gas station pizza is the best. Can't beat gas station pizza. You guys need to get out more. Get to the East Coast or something.
My God.
Glass flowers for the wedding. Oh, good Lord.
Listen, I used to buy flowers.
Wawa for the win.
There it is.
Sheets first. Wow. There's no competition there, dude. Sheets.
If you haven't had Casey's Pizza, you haven't lived. So we were watching. So we're talking about Casey's Pizza. Blacktop Devil did his video going to the spring fling, and they're talking about Casey's Pizza. My wife works in the food industry, and she says Casey's Pizza is actually the third or fourth largest pizza sold in the United States. I mean, it's like got to be like Domino's, Papa John's, Casey's Pizza.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But Bodine,
number 5, number 5
on crack.
Why is Wawa still in business? # Sheets win.
Sheets is like a glorified 7-Eleven, bro.
I don't even think it's like a 7-Eleven with gas.
Yeah. Oh, that was the glorified part.
It's
good to get gas.
The number 5 pizza chain. There it is. So Casey's Pizza is the number 5 pizza chain.
For what? What are we going to the Pickle Lily for? Not for pizza.
We're at the
wings.
For tails.
Yeah. That's chicken.
Kind of wings.
Chicken. I'll mail you some what? What are you mailing us? Some pizza now? You said that about the corn too. I never got any corn.
That's because that corn got to the New Jersey post office and they were like, "Yeah, what is this?"
Yeah, they called the Bomb Squad.
We started at Casey's Pizza. Is amazing, man. You people, man, with this gas station pizza.
Casey's Pizza, huh? Now I need to get the. So what states is this Casey's Pizza in?
Not in New Jersey.
No, definitely not. Soy pizza.
Well,
wings, yeah.
This is
the
going,
pig's got good.
Yeah.
Good
going south.
NorCal is from California, so soy pizza may be a real thing.
I'm sure it is. Probably eating it right now.
So I don't even feel.
Wawa is in Florida. It's been there for a while. I was in. We went to Disney, 5-6 years ago, and they had one right outside of, like, in Kissimmee or something like that, or however you say it. I don't want to say it wrong. Midwest is pork scratchings. We never got that.
No,
You guys are just bringing up a lot of friggin' deep wounds.
yes.
Ooh.
Midwest and Mid-South thing. Yeah, man. I mean, we live in New Jersey where, Jersey, New York, best pizza in the world. So we're talking about some Casey's Pizza. I just picture a dude with a baseball mitt serving up some pizza.
There it is, Don Osborne.
Packing me some Nature Valley bars and yeah. That's a good one. Cliff bars. Cliff bars are good.
Mm-hmm. I always keep Cliff bars on the bike when we travel.
Yeah. Well, I took a whole bunch of Sturgis and somehow we came home with them all.
Really?
I didn't eat any.
Joe Figueroa said it right.
That's because here in Jersey we have real pizza. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know what? I don't blame all these other people because they have no idea.
They have no idea.
comparison.
If they haven't had it, listen, I moved down to Texas for a little while. I tried to get some pizza. Holy smokes, the pizza that they tried to serve.
I lived in the West Coast for 4 years, and that was the worst time.
What differentiates it? It's
Yep.
better than everywhere else. It's what real pizza is supposed to taste like.
Yep.
I mean, the dough, it's got to be. They say it's in the water. Not too greasy, but not greasy.
Miss Blacktop's got another question. Then she's going to bed.
That you've never had to use.
What's one thing you always carry in your saddlebag just in case something happens, but you've never had to use?
Oh, I know what his is.
My toolkit.
Your toolkit?
I've never had to use the toolkit.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything in mine I haven't used.
I don't either.
My registration, I've never been pulled over.
True, I've never been pulled
yeah.
over.
I mean, I know theirs is probably the toilet paper, unless they've gone through the first roll.
Oh no, you guys carry toilet paper. The water is the main ingredient.
He does.
Honestly, I don't think there's anything in mine that I haven't used. If you break it down to everything I have in that little tool bag, there's things I haven't used, but overall,
good answers. Air pump, tire repair kit. Lots of people have stuff they haven't used.
Yeah.
I don't have an air pump.
Mark Att says the cedar water is what makes the.
I don't think I have I don't have a tire repair kit.
No. When we travel as a group, like everybody's got.
Everybody's got a different little piece. So
except John. John carries everything.
John does.
John's got the bike jumper. Use that in Sturgis.
Probably the fleshlight.
There you go.
I honestly don't think there's anything in my bag that I haven't used at some point, or some like toolkit. I've used something in it. That other bag I have that has like tape and other zip ties. I've used something from it.
See, and this is the other thing.
That's a good question, though. For other people on here, what do you got in your tool or your
kit?
saddlebags that you haven't had to use?
We've got a lot of good ones. Air pump, tire repair kit, first aid kit.
Mm-hmm.
NorCal says he has not used his Ultra Pleasure Vibe 2000.
There you go.
That's a waste.
That's a waste.
Stacey brings up another thing. The Waters Wire bagels are the best too, and it's the thing.
You said you're that dude. You're that guy. You just know everyone else has the stuff you need.
Yeah, totally.
Meanwhile, he's got his shoved full of his wife's stuff.
Yep. So she says the bagels are the best too, and this is the thing. People in the Midwest they think they have good bagels. Like folks, lenders are not good bagels.
I don't like to bash them because it's not their fault, and B, they have no idea.
Yeah.
If that's where you're from, born and raised, you have no idea. You're hanging out in Nebraska eating some Casey's pizza. Is that what it's called? Casey's?
Casey's.
Some Casey's pizza thinking it's the bomb, and you have no clue. No clue
what real pizza is.
What real pizza is. And it's not their fault. So I'm not going to hate on them.
Mm-hmm.
I did not say fleshlight.
You did say that.
I said my flashlight. I've never been stranded at night. I've not used the flashlight Bronco ride, you perv. So yeah, you can't hate on them. Also eating sweet corn. Are you in Jersey?
No, he's in Florida.
What?
So
Are we trying to throw the Florida corn into the fight?
They don't even grow corn in Florida.
Didn't even know they had Florida corn.
No.
Bottle opener attached to your hand. Your hard case.
There is a bottle opener in my saddlebag.
It's on my keychain, so we're good there. When the Blacktops come to NJ, which never will happen, we have to they can get some good pizza and some good corn. Come in the summer, and we'll hook you up with both. It'll be the best trip of your life. You'll be moving. You'll move out of Nebraska to someplace with real food.
This is spiraled. I love it.
Bert breaks down at night and busts out his flashlight to calm himself.
Oh man.
Good grief. Come to New Jersey in the summer. You got nothing else important going on. You've been to Sturgis like 48 times. There's no need to go again. Until we go again. We'll let you know.
Nice.
It's like cardboard with sauce and cheese.
What's that, Casey's?
I don't know.
It's like Papa John's. Do we have Papa John's here?
Yes, we have Papa John's here.
We got tons of Papa John's.
Where's Papa John's?
All over the place.
There's one right next to my house. I used to manage one.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't listen.
They're all over the place.
I know we have Domino's.
I like pizza. Like I'll tear out some Elios, but I'm saying I know the difference.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll do the old school, like when we were kids and we had no money, and I'll take some bread and some spaghetti sauce with some cheese, put it in the toaster oven.
So here
bang it. But it's not real pizza. Obviously.
Here we go. What's the go-to on the pizza?
I like bacon.
At the Cheney house, it's bacon.
I like bacon. I know you're gonna have some weird. What do you like?
Garlic, like extra garlic, like the actual like garlic, and black olives. Black olives is a favorite. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Take them to in AC. Why in AC? Wait, any pizza not made in Jersey?
It tastes like cardboard. That's what he was saying.
Yeah. No, I believe that. Triple threat.
Take them for cheesesteaks too.
Oh. We'll change your lives, Heather. We will change your lives. You can get a cheesesteak. You can get real pizza. What was the other one we said? Corn. Shoot, we'll throw in some Jersey tomatoes.
Look at Brent Warfield. I've lived in both Nebraska and currently live in Delaware. And the East Coast has the pizza, but Midwest has the corn.
Listen.
Crack.
Listen.
There's no way.
First of all, Brent.
Okay, so you're in Delaware. That's not Jersey sweet corn. You have to come to Jersey.
That may as well be Georgia because we really don't go to Delaware.
Yeah, we don't go to Delaware. So that doesn't count.
DiGiorno pizza crust. Get it, you. Elo's is damn near a religious experience.
Yo, Jelly, where are you from? That Elios is a religious experience.
I love Elios, but again, I like all pizza. Except Texas.
I love the Jersey Nebraska wars. I almost think we should come up with some merch for like Jersey versus Nebraska. I mean, probably nobody.
We need a video.
Jersey corn.
Nebraska does not have slots.
That's funny.
Or does Nebraska have toll roads?
They've got to have Indian casinos in Nebraska. Come on.
No, the roads were pretty shitty when we rode through there.
We didn't ride through Nebraska.
Didn't we ride the corner of it?
No, we were
into Iowa. I thought we did.
No, we never. I thought we
hit the corner of it before we hit into Iowa and stuff like that.
If we did, it was for like 20 miles.
Yeah, like 20 miles.
I've been all the way through Nebraska. I got pulled over.
Iowa roads suck.
You can ask Carolyn about the Pine Princess about our trip through Nebraska where I got pulled over. And the cop actually made me get out and come back to his car and sit in the car in the front seat with him. Like I could have just grabbed the shotgun. And then we had a conversation about how all the cops were busy up at the reservation because there was some hubbub going up at the reservation. And he just talked to me for like 20 minutes about nothing and then gave me a warning and let me go.
Best comment I've seen with corn yet. Isn't Nebraska corn used for canned corn?
I thought it was cattle corn. I thought they fed their cattle. Can, because it's cream. That's what they make cream corn out of, is what you're saying? Cream corn in a can? You guys are killing me. Listen, I gotta get a beer. No tolls, no casinos. No casinos? You got reservations though, right?
Hell's on Two Wheels says
it hasn't been that long. This is a short one so far.
Not too long. I've edited a whole video.
That's messed up. Talk about Daytona.
Talk about Daytona.
Can't wait to get there.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh man.
I mean, it's a blessing in disguise because Daytona's in October, and October is like rounding up the end of the riding season. So I mean, it's like I'm excited to go to Daytona, but I'm not excited for October to be here.
I'm excited just because I'll get the ride.
Bryant Warfield, yes, he has to pee. That is where he is going, 100%. We will wait for the flush. I'll point it out when it happens. So, I mean, most of you guys took the under at 52 minutes, and in true Burt fashion, he outlasted you.
He did outlast you. So,
Blacktop says we will have yeah, there it is. So, it's our video to Texas. Hell's on Two Wheels is you guys are supposed to be coming to Jersey too. So it's looking forward to seeing you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did. I think you did like you guys did like Florida to Texas in a day. I think. How much I saw on.
That's a trip.
Yeah, it was a haul that I know that they did, and it was on Salty and Sprinkles Instagram. Heading to Myrtle in 5 days. It is Myrtle Bike Week.
This week, right?
John needs to fill in every time one of you guys go. John might be in bed right now.
John was in bed an hour and a half ago.
Yes. Daytona to
guys.
Houston overnight is what they did.
What?
Hell's on Two Wheels. They did Daytona to Houston overnight.
Okay. Is that how many miles is that?
He's going there.
Yep. What's the problem? We're cracking this. What the heck was that? I think that had something weird in it. So Daytona to Houston overnight was how many miles? Brent's heading to Myrtle. Have you been to Myrtle Beach Bike Week before, Brent? And if so, how is it? Are they biker friendly? Because I've heard they're not. Holy smokes, that came out like a yikes.
Yeah, yo.
I heard stop. Damn.
Oh, he did it.
I got this pad. I heard the town itself doesn't like Myrtle. 1,200 miles overnight.
Mm-hmm.
So you did an iron butt.
Basically.
That's pretty awesome. We're gonna do an iron butt real soon too. Well, maybe not until he gets his bike back. But 1,200 miles. How many hours did that take you?
And there was George.
I purposely didn't flush, and there he goes flushing.
There's George. So George flushed for 2.
Can't take that guy anywhere.
He can hear you anyways.
That shit's funny you didn't flush.
Yeah, well, I was, being. They're not Myrtle. Used to be good until the city burned. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard the city doesn't like it. There's really no events within the city. Everything's at a couple of different bars. I would have, Steve. Excuse me. Sorry. So that's one of the reasons I've been hesitant. I mean, eventually we'll get to Myrtle, but it hasn't been on the top of my list because that's what I've heard that they're not real super thrilled about having it, and all the events are just at a couple of like 2 or 3 different bars, and that's like it. It seems like kind of, do I want to drive all the way down there for that?
It's for the ride. It's a nice place to stay.
I mean, I'll go because 19 hours. You guys rode 19 straight. Wow.
Nice.
That's powerful.
That's freaking awesome.
Yo, this guy right here.
We got Bad Guinness.
Yo,
ripping on your beer, bro.
That's homemade.
It's homemade
This
porter.
is better than
Homemade
Guinness, my
porter
friend. I poured it a little funky. I was trying to get Austin a little excited with the extra head, but it's actually really good. I'm not even kidding. It's better than Guinness, I think.
It's
it was really good.
And it was tough pulling it off the tap at home and putting it right in the growler because I don't necessarily have the right connections to do that. So it does get a little foamy when we put it in the growler to bring it over.
Yeah. I didn't see tonight. It was Stevie Foe. I wanted to talk to him about something. I didn't see him on tonight.
About corn?
What about corn?
Not about corn.
Oh.
I really don't want to talk about Nebraska corn.
Military biker. He likes the extra head. He gets it.
He does. I know he does. He's a little
there it is. One little extra head joke, and then there comes the next little extra head joke.
It's a family show, guys.
Did a benefit from guys who texted when we showed up. Didn't get to bed till 10 on Saturday night. 31 hours straight. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
That's
a hike.
I like to get down with a killer long road trip, but that seems like I would have been falling asleep.
Hell, on 2 wheels for sure. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
I love a road trip though. Not had extra head last time. It cost me 20 euros. Oh, TMI, bro. First flashlight, now extra head.
How did they get flashlight from flashlight? What happened? I don't even know.
It sounded like you said flashlight.
Well, I did say flashlight.
Yeah, he did.
Just ride faster? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, when you got the Four Stooge in the back, you can only go so fast. Oh, snap.
You lucky he's sleeping.
I'm pretty sure he's sleeping, right?
Yeah,
it's about an hour and a half past his bedtime.
We'll know in a minute.
James probably
he's out.
Yeah, so what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Flashlights? Oh, yeah. Shoot. This just went to hell in a handbasket.
We're talking about Hells on 2 Wheels who drove,
Yeah, I followed it all on Instagram.
Yeah, we saw on Instagram.
Pretty awesome. Then I saw some of the videos that Salty and Sprinkles put out. And what's that other guy's name that's down there?
Are you guys still coming to Jersey there, Hells on 2 Wheels? I know you said you might be up here this summer. Yep.
Yeah.
So
this section was a few years back, and the guy left his flashlight on the side. You can imagine. No, I can't imagine what happened. What happened?
I hope he put Tabasco sauce in it.
I don't want to imagine. What did you do?
How the subject? Yeah.
Coming to Jersey for what?
For work, I believe.
Oh, for work? No bike? That's boring.
Well, they might have a bike,
That's boring. What part of Jersey?
I don't think they know yet.
You bring up head and everybody loses train of thought. Exactly.
Slurping.
Exactly. Listen, just because you're over here sucking on water, you little.
So
anyway,
that's messed up. That's what I would have done.
What?
Oh, they'll have both bikes when they come out. Awesome. We'll do some riding through the Pine Barrens.
When is this?
I don't know. They told him to shoot me a message and let me know when they get up here. So
that'd be cool. Like I said, we love collabs.
Oh yeah,
oh show.
And we've got some great roads up
here.
We
do have some cool roads. It's different. It's different than a lot of the country, but it's still some really pretty scenery.
Yeah, it's a good
for
time.
Sure. So what's everybody in the side chat that's still here? What are you guys? Where are you guys riding to this year, man? Who's doing what? You guys going to any rallies? You got any big road trips planned? We talked about this before. We're gonna at least one or more of us will be doing BAM 21, which is in Virginia. We're gonna go to Ocean City, Maryland, Bike Week.
That's a definite.
In September, which is obviously in Ocean City, Maryland. Not far for us, but a fantastic rally. And then we're going to be doing Daytona Biketoberfest in October. So those are our big rides. In between there, we'll be doing a lot of local stuff, and Trying to hit some bike nights to show you guys some bike nights. We'll do some local rides. We got a few things, like some different stuff. Like we actually just did one last week, but we got some different stuff. We want to just kind of show you some maybe New Jersey historical sites and stuff like that. Kind of give you a little look at that stuff. I'm off on the divorce road trip by the looks. Good grief. So, I mean, that's kind of our plan for this year. Beartooth once it opens. Okay. And Glacier Park in Sturgis for the first time. That's going to be awesome.
Sturgis for the first time is a great experience. We just did it last year. So, Memorial Weekend, going to the highest point in Kentucky to ride the Dragon Slayer. You have fun with that and be safe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's a high point in Kentucky? There's like hills?
Like
there's rolling hills
or something.
Bronco is planning on Ocean City. Is this official?
Listen, Bronco, don't tease.
Where is it at?
Don't tease, because I love Ocean City. Like, the town itself, bike or no bike, I mean, it's great during bike week with all the bikes there and stuff, but it's someplace that I could go just, during the summer for a summer trip, like a beach trip. The town is awesome. The amount of bars and restaurants that they have on the strip is just really cool. The seafood that you can get, the beach is right there. It's just a cool town, I think. I'm a big fan. All lower 48 states.
Sturgis, Four Corners, the World Record Book Run, and load stuff.
So do you have a job? How is that even possible?
Yeah.
Jeannie's right. 90%. 90%. That 10% is his wife being like, you're on crack. You're not going nowhere. I don't understand how anybody has can physically do all that and still have a job. I mean, God bless you. You're lucky. I don't know what you do, but that's awesome.
The military biker would love to do Daytona one day. We should come do it with us.
Yeah, what's the holdup? I mean,
Oktoberfest.
Just send a little letter to the White House and to Mr. Biden and ask him if you can come in. He'll let you in. He loves everyone. Yeah, I'm excited about Daytona. I'm actually really excited. I'm almost excited about Daytona this year as I was for Sturgis last year. I know it's going to be different.
Yeah.
A whole different experience. I'm just looking forward to the people watching and the hanging out, because we just, like I said, we did so much riding in Sturgis that we didn't really get to enjoy the rally stuff.
And it was a lot of sightseeing. I mean, seeing Rushmore, seeing Devil's Tower. Yeah. We stumbled across Jewel Cave. We, Custer with the buffalo. Yeah. I mean, we got to see. Whole thing was awesome. We got to see
Devil's Tower.
Yeah, Devil's Tower.
I mean, all that it eats up time. Everything's so spaced out there. It takes a full day. Like, just Devil's Tower Day was like a whole day.
So Brent says OC is comparable to all the big ones. Listen, OC 2 years ago they said was the biggest rally on the East Coast, and
statistically speaking, I guess.
By
like sheer numbers that they get there.
I don't know how they gauge that, whether it's numbers and vendors.
It's huge, man. They got
the vendor areas are huge.
The vendor areas, there's multiple areas, and they're all pretty big. Plus smaller ones, smaller areas. Different little places have them. I mean, we've been multiple times. I love it. It's such a good time. You got
Dan Osborne says he riding at Daytona in one shot. No, we'll do that in 2 days. I think, right?
Yeah,
we're doing the 2 days.
Yeah, we're gonna do 2 days. We just don't really need to, and we're gonna have the wives are gonna be in a trail car, I believe.
So
we'll ride. We'll ride a good chunk, grab a hotel, and then just finish up in the morning or the next day. Mm-hmm. Not really trying to kill that one. We got plenty of time. It's a week, and the whole rally itself's not a week, so we took a week off. We got time.
Blacktop Devil says, honestly, guys did it right last year. People watching is fun, but a day inside Sturgis is plenty of time to be there. Yeah, and you know what? Thanks to you. I mean, Brian helped us. Helped us out a little bit, I think. Mm-hmm. Went on a number of the rides with us.
Yeah.
We were at Iron Mountain Road with him and Heather. We did Rushmore.
Crazy
Crazy Horse, the Buffalo. I mean, the Buffalo were.
It feels like they were with us a lot longer than they were based on everything we did.
Right? Yeah. So we were rocking.
Later, brother.
See you, Scouts. Main Street, Daytona, Ormond Loop is beautiful. Yeah, everybody keeps talking about the Ormond Loop in Daytona, so that's something that we'll
definitely check that out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just looking forward to like more like, I don't know, I guess just more party time and hanging out than worrying about getting rides. And it's Florida. I know you're not getting a ton of great riding in. Right?
Thank you, Hells and Two Wheels. Wildlife Loop and Needles Highway. So we did not do the wildlife loop, but we didn't need to. Yeah. If you watch our videos on Sturgis and you watch Blacktop's videos on Sturgis from last year, you will see that we got all of the wildlife we could bargain for and then some.
Yep.
We were surrounded by buffalo. I mean, you could feel them things walking next to the bike. It was you were closer than any of us, man. You were you were
inches.
They were sniffing them.
It was cool though. It was cool to have that on video.
Have the Blacktops announced their Sturgis plans yet? I do not know if they've announced their official Sturgis
I don't know. You have to stay tuned.
I believe they did book a room.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think they might be doing a live stream tomorrow night, guys. So keep an eye on social media for that. I'm sure they'll say something early in the day if they are. I know they had planned to do something this week.
Yeah.
And talking to Brian earlier, he mentioned possibly tomorrow night. So stay tuned for that. They'll give you all their details on that if they go live. I know they said they're planning to do Sturgis, but specifics they haven't said.
Yeah. So the nice thing about living in Nebraska is it's only a day's ride to Sturgis.
I mean, they really are in a good spot as far as being able to get this stuff. They were just able to shoot down to Eureka Springs and do that spring fling. They're able to get to Colorado a lot and beautiful riding out there because they're so close. I mean, they're close to a lot of stuff that you'd want to do. Not necessarily East Coast like shore stuff, but what?
Six shooter said I really enjoyed watching your all's wildlife videos and the air perspective from the Devils. It was an awesome encounter. Yeah. And,
it was cool.
Yeah, Brian and I and Heather and Stacy, we were right next to each other during that whole mess. So it is kind of probably cool.
Yeah, because you guys ditched me.
You ditched us.
Listen. Lead, follow, or get out of the way. And you guys didn't either. Well, you did get out of the way. Never mind. You did get out of the way.
I saw this comment, and and I didn't get the whole thing at first. It said, "What? You've never rode the Florida Dragon? It's 11 curves and 318 miles."
That is great.
We got to do that.
That
sounds like thrills.
That is true.
That's
I'm
awesome.
okay with that. I'm okay with doing a valley where I can just. And that's kind of what Ocean City is like, and that's why I like that too. It's
not a riding
not really a riding route, but really like. So other than Sturgis, here's a question for all you guys because I haven't been to all the rallies. Other than Sturgis, what is a riding rally?
Laconia.
Okay.
A lot of riding. Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. I would imagine.
Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
3.
I mean, I'm sure there's more than that, but
that's the ones that I know of.
That I just don't know.
Yeah, those are 3 legit.
Mm-hmm. I keep hearing Little Sturgis because that's over the Blue Route area.
That's Kentucky, right?
Kentucky, yeah. The whole area is awesome riding.
Where's snow at tomorrow night? That's horrible. Laconia is. No, we did that, and I was just trying to, get some other comments. But yeah, Laconia. We did Laconia a few years back with Dave Atwell, who was on here earlier. He's from up in that area. He showed us all the roads, and it was awesome. So Little Sturgis, that's Kentucky.
Yeah.
Brian, that's a good riding one too. You haven't been there. You're guessing.
I've heard it a bunch of times.
Not you, him.
Oh.
Eureka Springs. Yeah, we've been.
I know that is.
Yeah,
sure.
We've been through Eureka Springs, just not during a rally. We've been through Eureka Springs in the
rain.
In the rain,
and it was still fun.
It was.
It was still fun. Believe it or not, because those windy roads were like not super technical. Complete guess. Well, I haven't even.
The Beartooth Rally north of Yellowstone. I'm sure that's a riding one.
Beartooth Rally. Never even heard of that. North of Yellowstone.
Yeah, you could take the country roads from OC back to NJ Lovely Road. Just don't take 195 or 13. So when we went we went to OC last time. We took the ferry.
So
Parkway to Ferry.
The cool thing about the ferry that goes from Cape May to Lewes, Delaware,
you can drink,
is what they have is, well, yes, the ferry does have bars with alcohol, but because they know it's rally, that Thursday, where the day the rally starts, they have a 10 o'clock. They have tons of ferries, but the 10 o'clock ferry is an all motorcycle ferry.
Yep.
Now they have a few cars and a few RVs and stuff on there, but for the most part, like some stragglers. But for the most part, this boat is full of motorcycle, and it is the coolest thing you'll ever see
or hear.
And everybody, you get loaded up on that bike, and everybody's getting off their bikes and they're running upstairs. There's multiple different levels with bars, and they all are serving at 10 a.m. in the morning, and all the bikers are getting their drinks and just chilling and hanging out for this. Is it about
80 minutes?
80 minutes?
80 minute
ferry to the other side. And it's really cool. And when you get off, it's really cool because everybody's just on this boat revving their stuff ready to get off, and then they drop that and everybody goes. And it's really cool. It's so it's a cool experience if you haven't done it. That's what we've done on the way down.
Yeah.
Are you doing it this year?
Yes. If they have it, we still haven't heard if they actually opened that up yet. But if they have it, we're trying to book that.
They usually don't say anything about it until it gets closer.
Yeah, that's where we're waiting on.
So this year, because our friends John and Jane, the fourth stooge that's on here usually, they're going with us this year, and they've never been. So Austin's going to ride down with them. They're going to go down on Thursday. And George and I and the Potty Princess and Stacy, we're not going until Friday morning, just because we're not wasting the extra day of vacation time. Just because everything else we got going on this year. So we're going to go down and meet them. So we'll probably not do the ferry. Since we've done it before, we'll probably just take the highways and get down there as quick as possible. But they're going to go to the ferry so that John and Jane get to experience it. And it's really cool. It really is cool.
It's a fun experience.
Get some drinks, sit up on the upper deck, and just check out the water until you get there. Cape May Ferry. Yep.
So Brent Warfield hit on the head. They're all riding rallies. You just need to get lost.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Good night, Blacktop. Brian, thanks guys for tuning in. We're gonna go a few more minutes, and then we're gonna wrap it up too.
So Don Osborne says, "You guys ever rode out in Long Island?" I have been out to.
I've been to Long Island,
the North Fork, like all the way out to the end of Long Island, and it's beautiful out there.
Striper fishing.
Yeah, but I've never ridden out there.
I've never even been out there.
Yeah. So
it's actually quite nice once you get past all that.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you get out towards the south side, all that ocean view and stuff like that. Yeah. Fishing over there is like a freaking.
Fishing out there is good. Yeah. It's what's around the next corner that counts, is Willie's Performance Cycle Center. Yes, it is.
That's the thing about the U.S., man. I mean, I could fill a warehouse with places I haven't been that I want to get to that are beautiful.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And places you might not think. I mean,
no idea.
Did we think that riding in Oklahoma?
No, I mean, we rode in southeast Oklahoma. Never in a million years would I have thought Oklahoma had any good roads, but it was beautiful. Amazing riding.
What about the Catskills and Smuggler's Pass? So I haven't been to Smuggler's Pass, but I've ridden, in the Catskills, and Orange County, New York, and northern New Jersey has some nice roads. Once you get out of the traffic of being up there, you can and you get into New York State, the riding gets really nice.
Yep.
But North Jersey is it's bumper to bumper combat.
Yeah,
so the Catskills are nice. All of upstate New York is nice. I mean, upstate New York is gorgeous.
Yeah, I lived in Rome, New York for 4 years during my high school years, and all that up there is beautiful. We used to just go driving just to see new places.
Yeah.
Definitely go up north if you can.
The American Bikers, man, thanks for hanging out.
Appreciate
chatting
it.
with us. We'll find your YouTube channel and check it out for sure.
So yeah, Long Island roads suck riding a motorcycle. Taxes should be much better. Yeah, that tax money doesn't go to the roads, buddy.
The whole eastern side of Oklahoma and western side of Arkansas is great. Yeah.
Yeah, we had no expectation of that when we were
no clue. I mean, we weren't even planning to come home that way. The storms that were going on kind of dictated that, and we altered our route instead of going just kind of back the same way we went down to Texas. We were planning to just go back through Tennessee and up through Virginia, but there were storms that were going to be just hovering over those areas, so we went north. And thank God, man. Thanks, Bronco Ride, man. We'll catch you later. We'll see you Sunday on your fireside chat. So we headed north, and we had no idea what we were in for, and it was beautiful. It was awesome, and that day was nice. That was earlier in the day before the rain kind of caught up to us. It was beautiful for sure.
So all right,
cool stuff.
It's great people.
2.5 hours, solid.
Good stream tonight, guys.
Yep.
Yeah. So listen, next week we're back with a guest.
Who are we back with next week?
You guys don't know who the guest is next week?
No.
I'm asking you so you'll tell.
You don't know.
It's D's.
Dirty D's. So most of you guys, well, some of you guys might not know who he is because he's kind of been not making YouTube videos for a while. But Dirty D's, when we came into the scene, the YouTube scene, was putting out videos and was doing the motovlog thing and
doing live streams.
And doing live streams. That's kind of how we found out about live streams. So we're gonna catch up with him because I spoke to him. A lot has changed in his life since COVID started. From changing jobs to moving to all this stuff. He hasn't been putting out videos, but he's still following. He's still kind of watching what's going on, and we're gonna catch up with him and just see what's going on in his life. Again, kind of like Mary last week. Played a big part in the early stages of our channel. That was Dee's live stream that all happened on. If you didn't catch that, where they talked about us and gave us a little plug and kind of got us going. So we're gonna catch up with him and see what's going on with him because he's had big changes and he's trying to get back back into. I don't know if he's trying to do videos because he's kind of doing that for his job, but there's just been a lot of changes, so we want to catch up with him. I've reached out to him, and he was really excited about coming on and hanging out with us for a little bit. So that's our guest for next week, Thursday, 8:00. So set your little reminders for that. Don't miss that. That'll be fun. Iowa Hog Rider, thank you so much. Always count on you to be in here hanging out. We appreciate it. So we'll be back for our normal live streams with a guest next week. Yeah.
And we've got a lineup of guests coming after that.
We do. So we're full through this month. And kind of leaving June open to see what happens because this riding season is going to really kick into gear and we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. So I didn't want to schedule anything for June yet. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Thanks everybody for coming on. Get out there and ride. The weather is starting to really pick it up a notch and some nice warm weather, right?
It's getting nice.
So get out there and ride if you have a bike to ride. If you don't, just watch everybody else. And good night. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you guys next week. Deuces.
Later.
Later.